Thank you.
Welcome to the last game of the year of 2024. And before we head into our last arc into next year, the last part of this campaign, everybody. But for now, happy holidays and welcome to Spicy and Dicey. And let's get into our little bitty recap. We're missing one player tonight. She has a fantastic holiday job she's got to do, but she'll be back next year, so don't worry about it. But let's go into our recap, everybody. Mwah.
In the land of Malla, where elves roam free, orcs and goblins trim the holiday tree. Candy canes and battle axes laced with care, snowflakes fall to weave magic in the air. Elves in sparkling armor dance through the night, with orcs by their side, all ready to fight. Yet on this merry eve they call a truce, trading sword and shield for festive flutes. Oh, it's a merry Malla Christmas with laughter and cheer, orcs and elves together at this time of year. From the highest mountains to the deepest sea, Malla shines bright with unity. Gifts exchanged under glowing mistletoe, frozen lakes where the ice blue lights do glow. Tales of grand adventure shared around the fire, casting wishes into the starry night's choir. We are the misfits of Malla, wild and free, sailing through the stars impossible to see. Fates intertwine, we chart our destiny. No map can hold us, we write our own decree. Hey, hey, we're the misfits and we're sailing on, straight from the shadows till the break of dawn. Together we conquer where others have gone. Misfits of Malla, our legend lives on.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, the Misfits of Malla arrived in Red Hill, where they explored the Harvest Festival market at night, where they ran into Clive's old flame from a past life, Amalia, who then Sakura had the team come and meet. An overwhelmed Clive spoke with his past flame, Emily, of course confused by her new marriage to a man named Bill. However, it seemed that she took favor to Belle and offered her some cherry pie, which Belle seemed to certainly like. However, this made Clive very much emotional thinking about his past family and life with her. Belle took notice and offered him the remaining pieces of her cherry pie. He thanked her before they made a mess of the pie and moved on to meet with Halmon and Amalia, who were headed towards the Bison Hallsworth farm in hopes to discover what was going on with this Hallsworth in town. Amelia summoned Cerberus to keep an eye on them as they went inside of the Bison Hallsworth farm. However, Bison seemed to be a good man and even gave them one of the 4 master statues that they were looking for of a golden dragon, and even let them take the purple stone. Meanwhile, Sakura went to the inn, where she had to pay, of course, the entrance fee, where she learned of the Yule Cat, the spirits watching the inn. However, inside, she regrouped with Foxface, Olivia, and Blanket, where they discussed what had happened with the red stone. Of course, Foxface shocked by this, taking out the yellow stone he had. Meanwhile, back on the farm, it seemed that Connor had tracked them down and tried to attack Bison and Amalia. He was discovered and ran away, but Halmon was able to track him down and tackle him. They tied him up as the rest of the team regrouped with them. Here, Pippa and Belle tried to calm down the turkeys and gobbled to them, as Bison seemed to say that they were stressed out. However, Wendeline had another vision from the Allfather, who appeared as an eye on a pumpkin and warned her about her new powers gifted to her by Lucifer, warning her that they may lead her to danger. As she saw another vision in her mind, bloody and full of pink hair. Now, what will happen this week on?
Ho, 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 ho. Well, this is my last time guest hosting before I have to leave to, go do Christmas. I hope you have a great holiday season from all of us here at Spicy and Dicey. Ho, 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 ho. See you soon, Halmon.
Aw man, Santa, I'm gonna be sad to see you go. Honestly, I'm gonna cry about it probably by myself. Also, for Christmas this year, can you bring me Mariah Carey? And I don't mean like any of her music or any of that stuff. I want her physically Mariah Carey. 'Cause all I want for Christmas is you, girl. Yeah, that or Wendeline. Well, I don't know, maybe Wendeline and Sakura. Throw Molly in there too, hell. Just, hell, maybe even Halmon. Throw Halmon in there too. Now let's play this bitch.
Okay, at that point, Clive, I would be insulted that he didn't say you either.
I think he respects Pippa and Clive too much. Unfortunately,
What does that mean?
I think he respects.
So he doesn't respect us?
Well, he said. Well, look, I'm telling you what he said. I'm not. Don't look at me. I'm telling you what
I'm looking
he
at
said.
you.
He said, no disrespect to Clive. He said that he doesn't really like the way that you got this thing with Emily. He doesn't want to. He doesn't feel like he's emotionally there with you.
I have a thing with Olivia.
No, it doesn't need to explain it. No need. Halmon's the risen guy. That's totally fine.
I'm married.
Oh, there it is. There's
You
a
notice
sweater.
anything?
Yes, we got him that sweater. Everybody, it's his holiday ugly sweater.
It's so ugly, and I love it.
I'm ugly
Great.
and I'm proud.
And yeah, you're ugly and you're proud. What is with you and SpongeBob today? This holiday season. You're like Ariana Grande. You're fucking loving SpongeBob. Anywho, all right, everybody, welcome back to this. By the way, did you like Wicked, Jay? Did you like it? How'd you feel about it?
Don't get sidetracked. Get on the game. Get on the game.
Okay. Sorry.
We'll leave that for another.
We can talk
session.
Wicked after.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot for a second. I forgot we were playing live for a moment, so that's why. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to Spicy Dicey. We're going to continue right where we left off last time, everybody, for our holiday game. And you guys had just got attacked by your friend Connor over on the farm. Halmon, you were able to use your kind of wrapping paper that you'd summoned, of course, which you can do, and you wrapped him up like a present and beat him pretty fucking unconscious. He's pretty low on health right now. I think Connor only sits.
Go ahead and hit him 2 more times.
Okay. Boom.
Minus 12.
Doom. So he sits at like a good 50%, I think, as you can see on the thing. He's only 50 hit points left out of a good amount. So you did fuck Connor up quite a bit, and right now he is semi-conscious as you seem to be carrying him back towards the inn. You said goodbye to Bison Hallsworth, who, unlike the rest of his brothers and his family, Amalia and Halmon, you seem to realize that he seemed to be a good guy, and he did inform you that his wife Nina was not there. She, who is Sakura's sister, she's not there at the moment in time and was out of town, and he does not know when she will be returning. So a little bit of a problem. As you guys talked with Clive about this, and you guys all shared this information, let's just cut to the chase. You guys are now heading back towards the inn. Wendeline, however, you had, of course, this vision that gave you a weird kind of sense when you had the Allfather kind of talk to you again. He showed you a possible vision. However, it wasn't a complete vision. You just saw once again yourself, but in wolf form, with pieces of bloody chunks of pink once again all around you, in your mouth, covering your body, and you don't know what to do about these visions, and you don't really know what they mean. However, this is one possible outlook of the future. The only person that seems to have noticed this was Pippa, I believe, as she rolled a high perception at the end of this as she wanted to, and that's where we're going to begin. With Pippa, you kind of had just noticed at the beginning of or the end of last time, what was going on when you rolled your perception roll with the turkeys. I'm going to just add this into that because it was very high. So I'm going to just kind of see that you picked it all up. And let's say while you were Belle were chatting with the turkeys, you happen to realize Wendeline. So I'm going to start with you, Pippa, and then we're going to move on to the rest of you guys.
So Pippa's gonna look over at Wendeline. I'm kind of like gonna go over to her a little bit on the DL, a little secretive. Go over there, Wendeline. Hey, are you okay? You're like blanking out again. You have like a different shade of white on your face. It's pretty creepy over here. What is going on? Are you okay?
I'm as okay as I can be.
Well, what do you mean? Did you see something again?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Oh, come on. You never want to talk about it. We've talked about that. You never want to talk about it, and it's usually a better thing. I know it really sucks. We can go get like some new clothes or something to make you feel better about it afterwards, but I think it's important to try to figure your power out.
I mean, we can try. I haven't really wrapped my head around if that's even possible, but sure.
All right,
If you can,
start small.
I mean, it's hard to explain. You know, sometimes I just get these flashes of images in my head. Sometimes it's just pictures. Sometimes it feels like I'm actually there to the point where I can smell blood at
That's
some point.
crazy. So there was blood.
Well, in this one, yeah.
Ooh, gross. Well, quick, here, Pippa's gonna pull out a journal. Do you want to write any thoughts in here to yourself before you forget them?
I mean, I guess. I don't see what that could hurt.
I mean, documenting is good and we can research it later, but here, write.
So, Wendeline, I guess Pippa, you take out like a
I
like
just
a
literally
parchment shove.
Yeah, I have my little notebook like here on the
I'll wear
ready.
it backwards.
Shove it in her hands. Hurry, go.
So, Wendeline, I'm going to have you just make sure here. I'm going to say that you write down this vision specifically. So you can write down whatever you want to, Wendeline. Just like let's say that you relay what you saw in the vision with
Yeah,
yourself
I'm
and
just
Wolf.
jotting down, you know, what I saw, what I heard. I'm kind of, you know, relaying it to Pippa as I'm writing. I said, well, you know, I remember there was snow and I was in my wolf form, which obviously she doesn't know that yet. So I'm just continuing as I'm writing my thoughts down, just like it's totally normal. So yeah, I was in wolf form. And when I saw
I'm like,
oh,
cocked
by
my
the
head
way,
over.
did I tell you that? I'll tell you that later. So I was in wolf form, and that's a lot to explain. And I saw, you know, just blood at my feet. I didn't know if it was my blood. I don't think it was my blood. It didn't smell like my blood. By the way, I know what my own blood smells like now.
At this point, you're interrupted. As I'm gonna have Halmon. I will do something here, Hollywood. Belle, because she was with Pippa, she kind of looks up to you, Wendeline. She's like, you didn't really notice, Wendeline, that she's also like right there, and she has elf earrings. She has a drow. She kind of goes like, "Wait a minute, hold on."
Yes.
What do you mean, wolf?
Yeah, what do you mean?
She like pulls out her crossbow. Like Belle just like immediately she pulls out. She's like, "What do you mean, wolf?" And she like just kind of like looks at you like, "What?"
Wait, hold on.
So maybe now's a good time to tell you. The other day, was it the other day? Time's not real anymore.
Yeah, this game, yeah. It was about a day ago, yeah.
A day ago. I had I had a visitor. And this visitor gave me a gift. I couldn't really refuse it. And the gift is the ability to shift into a wolf form. But I haven't done that yet. I don't exactly know how easy it is to do. It quite terrifies me, honestly. But I had a vision of that occurring and it ending, I think, badly.
So I'm going to say, by the way, that all of you can hear this. Amalia, Halmon, Pippa, Belle, Clive. You're all there around Wendeline. She's in vicinity for you all to hear.
Except for me.
Except for, Sakura, you are. Of course. That's why I didn't say you. but anywho, the rest of you all did hear Wendeline. So, and then Belle looks to you, Halmon. Wait a minute. He can turn into a griffin. She can turn into a lot of different things. She can turn into a wolf. What can I turn into?
A badass.
She just looks at Pippa
I don't think you turn into a badass. She just is a badass. Yeah.
That's true. She's also that's also
Give or
true.
take.
I started buttering her out.
Clive is gonna pipe up, actually looking at Belle as they walk. This kind of power to turn into something, Belle, isn't free. Comes with a price.
Wait a minute. So, if you can turn into a wolf, you like werewolf?
Wendeline just puts up her hands like the shrugging emoji, like.
So you haven't shifted yet?
No.
Do you know if you can control it?
No.
So
where did you get this power?
Yeah, who'd you get this from?
Hang on, can I roll for something real quick?
Wendeline. Wendeline, where'd you get the power from?
What do you want to roll?
We were away from you for like not that long.
Can I roll for deception?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can.
We all get to roll insight or perception.
Yeah, I mean, they all get to roll insight on your yeah. I mean,
or would persuasion be better?
I mean, it's up to you.
You're straight up lying to us.
I don't know.
So it's deception.
I mean, it can't be that bad. It's not like she's a cannibal or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Clive was pretty upfront.
But the thing is, I can also persuade y'all that I don't want to tell you.
Well, it's up to you.
That's not going to work on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your odds are against the group.
It's true. Halmon gets pretty questiony after he's figured stuff out.
If you roll deception, I'm rolling. So let me know what you're doing.
I'm gonna roll an intimidation.
You want to do that? Okay.
Fuck.
Oh shit! Well, you do have advantage. You are wearing a bright orange, so you can roll again.
I have a +9 to intimidation, so do I even need to roll?
No, unfortunately, Wendeline, you're not that intimidating as you're trying to like look at them all, trying to, I guess, not tell them.
Maybe I say something like, "I'm not going to tell you right now."
Yeah, you are.
Just like that.
That's who?
Just like
That's
that. When
literally
breaks into laughter.
Wendeline just laughs in the middle of everybody. Belle's like, "Come on, I want to know how you became a wolf." Will they make me a wolf?
I hope not.
Wendeline, did you sell your soul to the devil? What did you do?
I did not sell my soul to the devil. I made a deal with Lucifer.
Okay. Same difference.
I didn't sell my soul.
Did you get married? Please, for the love of God, tell me you didn't get married.
Fuck. Listen, okay. Since y'all are gonna roast me about it and fucking bust my balls, I guess. He came to me almost for help because he knew that Sirus couldn't carry on what he was trying to do.
How do you mean?
I'm not exactly sure. I don't really know what's going on myself at this point. I just know that I'm led to believe that obviously the Allfather is not who he says he is.
I don't think the Allfather's good at all because he hates me. So if Lucifer was working with Sirus, who I like, and he saved my life, then I say that you should definitely be a wolf. Because I like Lucifer then.
Wait, what does he want you to do, Wendeline?
That I don't know.
So you make a deal, and you don't even know what the deal
I couldn't
entails?
say no. I didn't really
What
have
do you
a
mean you
choice.
couldn't say no? There's always
You
a
wouldn't
choice.
let
Halmon,
me.
remember.
You tried
Halmon,
having a
remember.
conversation.
I have.
Hold on, Clive.
And remember, Sirus also was working with Lucifer.
Yeah, but
It's
he's
likely that
always
he
also
jumped
shady.
vessels because Sirus had to go on his own path that differed from the one that Lucifer was guiding him on. So he chose the next best vessel, Wendeline, as both her and Sirus had a good kinship towards each other.
That makes so much sense.
I still don't like that she made a deal without knowing what she has to do. Like that.
How
It's
do we
basic
know we
deal
can trust
101.
Lucifer?
He gave me enough reason to believe that the faith that I've chosen, that I've believed in my whole life, is not what's going to help us right now.
And that's fine. But why would you make a deal with someone without knowing the parameters of the deal?
Look, I think that it was a good idea.
Belle, you were literally 12.
Hey, I'm 10.
Belle, you're
He crosses her arm. She's like, "Don't age me." I
you are literally 10.
thank you. Connor, kind of. As you
Halmon,
guys
you also must not forget that practically everybody in this group has a deal with some kind of god, patron, or entity.
It's
He's not the
true.
only one.
Yeah, but at least y'all know what the deal entails. I'm worried now.
Well, I mean, it probably entails the stones or something, right?
And
It's likely. If it revolves around the Allfather and the archangels like Lucifer and such, it most definitely has to deal with all the stones, the masters, and, dare I say it,
And do we want
Maldi.
Lucifer to have any sort of say with what we do with him?
Well, we
I
already
say
have.
the more divine cup, lack of a better word, that we have, the better. You've seen what Grimaldi can do. He's after the stones.
Also, her husband. He's like, kind of like. I mean, what does he want with them? What do you want with them? Belle looks to you, Amalia, like.
I want to destroy them.
Well, you made one a bird.
Yeah, that was unexpected. I didn't see that coming.
What's that? She looks to the statue you have.
Yeah, speaking of the golden dragon over there.
Oh yeah, look! I have one of the stones.
Like, yeah, also Wendeline.
Pardon me for
Clive.
asking, but do we have the yellow one then?
Yeah, I believe Foxface has it. And then
we
Amalia
have.
has the dragon statue.
So we found 3.
Mine is purple, right? What color is the one Halmon's
Right.
wearing?
Purple.
Purple?
It's
Purple.
purple with a
Okay.
weird green glow. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's purple, yes. And Clive, you remember that there was definitely a yellow one, a blue one, and a red one, but you were never told what the color of the fourth one was. You were surprised to see it this strange color. But Pippa, you do recognize the statue.
I would inform everybody as well that he remembers the other 3 colors of the stones, but the purple one surprises him. Like, this doesn't seem right.
Why
Purple,
not?
there was never a purple one.
Well, it's kind of green too.
Green, yes, that was the other color. They essentially take after the 4 primary colors, but there was never a purple one.
I don't. Okay, this is gonna stay with
And
me.
why don't we get to the inn, try to solve this there, and all take a nice long rest. I think we all need it.
We definitely do.
Someone
but
for
Clive,
sure
have
does,
you-
and I hit Connor again.
He's already
Isn't he already still unconscious?
He's unconscious. So at this point, he's just it's not
He
even
doesn't
like
hit him
damage.
dead weight.
So, because I'm not gonna have him kill you.
Also,
Yeah.
I was just
How
laughing
about-
about.
Clive then lifts up his cloak. I also need to go to some kind of tailor or cleaners or something for this.
Well,
Mess.
honestly, Clive, I'm sorry to break it to you, but it might be ruined. I was gonna go get some new clothes for Belle for the festival. I mean, for the feast anyway.
Yeah.
So, because she's just wearing neon armor still, and I don't know how comfortable that is. And plus, she helped me get my new crossbow, so I kind of owe her a cute little outfit. But Clive, we can get you one too, because honestly,
Tonight?
well, yeah, I mean, we
You're
could go
shopping?
before we go back to the inn, or if some of you wanted to not go shopping and go to the inn, whatever. But I'm just saying we could go do that real fast.
Like the
Halmon is thinking, okay, do I want to avoid the inn and Olivia, or do I want to bring Olivia's unconscious baby daddy to her?
That's up to you,
God.
man.
God.
Well, Pippa, we could probably go to some kind of tailor or shop and place an order for tomorrow morning.
Sorry, hold on.
Sorry.
Our dog was going crazy. Hold on.
But no, yeah. Well, actually, we could do it real fast. We don't have to do it tomorrow. I mean, because isn't the feast later? When is the feast?
Right now, it's late at night, but it's not too late, right? Let's say like it's probably around like let's say 10 o'clock at night. It's kind of around the time you guys in Texas or your time now. It's kind of like same vibe.
Yeah, we should do it first thing in the morning, Pippa. I need to talk to Belle anyways.
Gotta talk to me?
Yeah, kid.
Am I in trouble?
No. I'm in trouble.
She goes and runs behind Amalia. I don't want him to talk to me. I think I'm in trouble.
First of all, I already got permission to do this. Okay, so no, she doesn't. She talks to
No,
Halmon.
I got it. Don't worry. I'm gonna, guys.
Belle, you're not in trouble. I'm in trouble. I need your help.
Halmon's always in trouble.
Okay, fine. Captain Pippa, could I go talk to him?
Well, duh, of course. Go on. Well, we'll meet up later.
Okay, fine. So she kind of goes off.
I need your help, Belle.
What? What? What did you do? Why are you crying?
Okay.
You're an adult man. You're not
There's
supposed to
this
cry.
woman. Her name's Olivia. She thinks you're my daughter.
Why?
She thinks
She
what?
needs to stay. She needs to think that Belle's my daughter. Okay?
Why?
Because I said that was true.
You're a
and
fucking
I
idiot.
adopted her.
Wow.
What do you
This
want?
is a new
Okay.
low for you.
What do you
Wait a
want
minute.
from?
Wait a minute.
Don't you have like several children already
I
at this
panicked,
point?
Amalia.
You couldn't have picked any of those.
No.
Oh, good God.
I would say that you all.
Do you want to go while these two figure this all out? Do you want to just go to some tailor shop and place an order?
Yeah, we can, but real fast. Halmon, she's 10. How long ago did you see her?
I said it
10
was
years ago.
adopted. I adopted her.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I
I
told
was
her.
like, there's so many flaws in your story. Whatever.
That's not a flaw. I adopted a kid, and it's my kid. Okay, Belle. Can we just go with it, please?
Or you could just
Halmon,
tell
Halmon.
Olivia the truth.
No.
Halmon. I got you, buddy.
No.
I got you. Let me help
The
you out
truth
here.
hurts.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Look. Why don't you just adopt me then? Then you don't have to lie.
I don't think that's advisable.
Fine. I'm adopting the kid.
No, you're not.
I'm adopting her.
Hold on. She walks up to you. You promise to be a good dad.
I don't think he's capable of that.
Fucking Santa Claus's patron. I'll be a great dad. Can I roll charisma?
I guess we should probably be asking Sierra here if this is okay. This is okay.
She said she'd go along with the lie. That's what she told me.
All right.
She yeah. So
look. She looks back to Amalia, and she kind of gives you a wink, Amalia. Like the first time Belle's like being kind of like nice to you. Then she looks kind of back to Halmon. I'll pretend to be your kid for now, but only if you promise to maybe really adopt me.
Yeah. Yeah, I promise. Cross my heart, hope
This
to
is
die.
a horrible idea.
It's not. It's a great idea, Amalia.
Terrible
First of all,
idea.
this is
Would you
Mary,
like
the
to
Lord
go
of
with
the
Halmon and
Underworld.
Belle to the inn and take care of this?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, but she agreed, so everyone else is chill about it. Okay.
So Belle's like,
I never agreed to this.
don't worry, Amalia. Let's just get this guy back to her.
Also,
What's
you
her name?
realize you just said all of this in front of Connor, who is
He's knocked out. He's unconscious. He's fine. And then I hit him again.
Amalia, you just look down and Connor's just like he's just drool and blood dripping from his mouth. Drool and blood, unfortunately.
Might I suggest we make it to the inn right now to, 1, set Connor down, and 2, I really need some sleep.
All right. So I guess all of you guys will head to the inn. Pippa, I guess you guys will do the close in the morning.
Okay.
And all of you guys get to the inn. Pippa's
We'll have,
disappointed.
we'll have a clothes shopping spree, Pippa, don't worry.
I know, I'm like pouting on the way back.
Just like I want to spend my money. So as you guys all walk back to the inn, Sakura. Oh no, hold on. All of you, as you get to the inn, there is an old woman at the door.
Damn.
I need you all. Oh, my friend, you were already here before. You can go in, my big boy. Is it just so Halmon? You can
I
go
give
in.
her 10 gold for Belle to let her in. But this is for the child.
Thank you. Please remove 10 more gold. Belle's like,
Yeah.
I could have paid for myself.
A father takes care of his daughter. Okay.
I know. I was testing you. And then she
I dap her up.
and then she looks to you like gives you like and goes aside. And so as you both walk in. And then Wendeline, the old lady, looks to you as you head into the building. My dear, do you have 10 gold for me, please?
I do.
Thank you, darling. Appreciate it very much. Well, beautiful. You were the young lady that was seen with Mayor Jack before. If I'm correct.
Yes, that's me.
Well, I will say that you found yourself quite a lovely young man to be on your shoulder, at least for the evening. I love Mayor Jack. He's very quite, let's just say, the charmer. Do you agree?
Yeah, he's all right.
She's like, oh, you're a hard girl to impress. I like that. I wish my son would have met a girl like you. Well, thank you, my darling. You can go on inside. So, Wendeline, you're allowed in. Amalia? My darling, can you please give me 10 gold, please?
I just dropped the gold into her hand.
Oh. Ooh. She looks down, Amalia. She can see that Connor is being dragged by you as you pull Connor through the door. I mean, Halmon, unless you want to be pulling him. One of you is pulling Connor, but he's...
I feel like I should go in first to explain what happened.
Okay, so Amalia, you have Connor. You have Connor.
We're gonna have explain. I gotta tell her what happened. I can't just bring her unconscious boyfriend and...
Probably not a great look.
Oh God.
She looks down to the ground. He was already here before, so I don't need 10 for him, but darling, please don't get his blood all over my carpets, if you don't mind. Looks to Amalia. Is there any way you can clean up the blood that he's dripping from himself?
Halmon, do something about this. You
God damn it.
Amalia, don't you have blood magic? I'm just saying. I mean, can't you,
Look, that's not a me problem. I'm not the one who caused this, so...
He attacked you and me.
Okay. So either way, there's blood still pouring from his mouth as you drag him inside Amalia. The woman's just like, Clive. My friend, can I have 10 gold, please?
He hands her. Yes, yep. He hands her the 10 gold, tips his large hat. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Pippa, you're the last one in. My darling, can I please have 10 gold? You have to do it, or the Yule Cats will rip the place apart. I'm so sorry.
Hang on, I got it. I'm like rummaging through my bag of holding. Oh, here you go. And then I shove it in her hands.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome into the inn. So as you guys go into the inn, you guys go into Mimi's, and of course inside you see that Sakura. You're there living it up with Pete, Foxface, worried-looking Olivia, and then of course Blanket, who bobs around. So Sakura, you're back with the rest of your team now, as all of you enter the room. However, as you enter,
Olivia, what's up, girl?
where
So,
Amalia, as
I
you
just
long
drag
story.
I just drag Connor in and then throw him over on the ground. Here you go.
He attacked us.
Oh.
like Fox goes, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. What the fuck happened to Connor? What's going on here? Hey everybody.
He attacked us. No,
was
he attacked the
eating
guy
it
that had
as
the
per
stone,
usual.
and then he attacked us. And then,
What happened?
hi Sakura.
So at that moment, I'm gonna have quickly. Olivia's gonna look at you, Amalia, and she's going to swing at you.
No,
Oh, no.
Sakura's sitting next to Olivia. She's gonna block her.
I get
Or
between
try to hold her back, hold her down
Olivia
or something.
and yeah, I get between them, so I take the hit if she does. If she
Okay,
doesn't
so I'm
block
gonna
it.
have Sakura just give me a strength roll to see if like you grab
Can
her.
can I just use my cunning action? I can take a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide.
Well, I mean, Halmon stepped in front of you, he said, so he's kind of already shielding you. You don't really need to do that, as he says he's stepping in front of you. And if Sakura's going to try to grab her,
But a
then
strength, a check, or a save?
Yeah, just give me a strength check here.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if you're just like are strong enough to just grab her and stuff for a second, or how you do when you try to get her.
He's a barbarian, so
You have advantage. You have advantage. That was shit. So you have advantage.
Let me try again one more time.
She's a barbarian, so
yeah, she's a barbarian. However,
Jay, a quick question. Sorry to
Got a
interrupt.
16.
Is the map working for everybody?
He
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
start
it's
the
not
session
okay.
yet, so.
Hold on. There we go. It should be on now,
Okay.
everybody. My bad. Sorry about that. So,
yeah, I
you
got
guys,
a 16.
Okay, so you had a 16, and then Olivia is going to be at a blah blah blah.
While all this is happening, can Pippa just blurt something out?
Sure, well, yeah. What'd you like to say?
Drama.
Oh,
I don't know how long I've been waiting to say that.
please.
I'm just gonna go over to a counter or something, sitting down somewhere, just lighting up a cigar. Just this ain't my mess.
Yeah.
Foxface does the
Dab
same.
up Clive.
Yeah, Foxface does the same and sits down next to Clive too. He's like, ugh, and doesn't know what to do. So, you do grapple her back, Sakura. So you kind of grab her, and she's like, "What did you do? What did you do to my
Olivia? He attacked us. He was going crazy, and he was jealous. This wasn't her fault. He came at us.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll. I mean, I know you're telling the truth, but I want you to roll a persuasion.
Can I use guidance too?
I mean, yeah, he already has advantage, but you can. Yeah, I mean, you could always give him some guidance.
I mean, yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. That's a 26 total.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're good. So no need for the guidance.
No, that's with the guidance. I
Yeah, I want the guidance because I'm
Okay.
holding her down, so I feel like it'd be like kind of appropriate for.
Yeah. So she kind of calms down Sakura as you kind of holding her. She's like, "What do you mean he attacked you?"
We were going after the stone, and then he tried to kill the guy that had it, and then he tried to attack us.
Foxface gets up, but you got the stone. he like fucking runs up to you. He kind of just disengages the whole thing. But you got it. You got the stone.
We got it. Hold on, Foxface. I got to make sure she's not going to kill anyone right now.
I'm gonna whisper to well, because I don't know if anybody can. Am I still holding Olivia?
Yeah, you got her.
Or is she like calmed down now?
Well, you're holding her, but she's calming down. She's not as angry anymore. But you still have her held. I mean, it's up to you.
So, like, if I let her go, she's like calm enough where she'll be chill.
Yeah,
I'll get her if something happens.
Okay.
You're fine.
So I'm gonna let go of her and kind of creep over to Halmon and whisper to him and be like, I feel like is everything okay with the stones? I feel like people is Foxface getting greedy over the stones?
I don't want him to have it right now. That was weird to me too.
Foxface is right there. I'm right here.
No, he can't hear. He can't hear. No, he can't hear. I'm whispering.
I have fox ears. Like my hearing is extremely good. Like, and no, I'm not getting greedy. I was making sure you got it because we were looking for it, and I didn't know if you guys were just gonna go fucking do whatever. I'm just happy you got it. You fucking. I'm not getting greedy, you bitch. He's like,
You remember the old man.
Oh, I know, but unfortunately, he's long gone.
But wasn't he? He was greedy over all the stones too.
Yeah, but I think that poor bastard just wanted to find the legends that he claimed was attached to them. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if we were just set up. I'm wondering if this whole time that old man was just working for Allsworth himself. To be honest with you.
Ew.
The guy hired me, said something about a son that I didn't know. Never saw a picture of the boy. And then all of a sudden I hire you guys to help me find these stones. For all I know, this guy's a moo cow who hired me to find them. Then he ups and dies. We had how many people chasing us back in Old Pleasure? We had that one guy that was chasing Amalia. Then we found the fucking monkey. Pete pipes up. Hey, as long as you guys found me, fuck. He fucking walks over to Sakura and just stands next to her.
So you're good if I hold on to it then. That's fine with you? You're not gonna be weird about it then?
Yes. But he pulls out the Yellowstone, which is vibrating heavily.
Should they be this
wait a
close
minute,
together?
Don't hold on. Don't do that here. Don't do that here.
Yeah, put it away for a second, Foxface. Put it away.
Well, what do you mean? This is going crazy. Okay, fuck me. So he puts it in.
God.
Shouldn't
how
have
big,
it.
How big
So,
is
Foxface.
Yes.
Clive looks up to him, takes another puff of his cigar.
Wait a minute.
Concerned that this client.
You're new. Who are you? I don't know you.
That's Clive.
Name's Clive Geiger. I too am familiar with these stones.
All right. Well, why is one vibrating like an egg in my pocket, if you know what I mean? What's going on?
Oh, God.
Clive is just going to roll his eyes. Do you not see the golden statue that one of our party members is so graciously holding?
Well, no, unfortunately, you know what? I didn't realize that because I didn't roll perception or anything yet. Because as you walked in with one of my friends bleeding all over the fucking floor, mate.
He did it too. He would have done it to us.
Look.
It's besides the point. Connor was a buffoon who decided to act like a child.
That buffoon is going to have my child with me.
Olivia?
What I'm getting at is, it is likely your client hired you to play a great game with all of us here to find these stones. If they're collected all together at once, near end-of-the-world calamities could happen.
Well, fuck us, right? Here I thought I was just on some fucking job.
This wasn't a treasure hunt. This was a game of games, of cosmic proportions. I would know. I've drifted across the cosmos for eons.
Well, fuck. Then what do I do? What? Were you telling me that the Yellowstone goes inside of that thing?
Yes, but don't put it in just yet. Let's all take a moment to calm down, cool our tempers, and sit down and talk. Last thing we need is to fight amongst each other.
Which is exactly why we brought him back alive. He's just unconscious. He was a brat. So let's talk.
Olivia kind of then relaxes and looks back to Sakura. Then looks to Amalia.
Clive is going to hand Pippa a cigar. Care for one?
Yes, I will, actually. take it. Pippa doesn't smoke them often, so she is gonna like choke on it at first.
It's a lot different.
Evelyn, Clive will give her the basics as the group is talking.
Well, as you guys all manage to calm down, Olivia kind of gets on the ground and looks to Connor, and then she kind of looks back up to you guys. Look, I think that it might be best if me and Connor just... Potentially looks at Foxface, Pete. I think it's best maybe if we move on.
Move on, like leave?
Yeah. Look.
Why?
Because I'm about to have a child, Halmon, and this guy... I'm in love with him, and I know it's complicated, and I know his dad and him have... She looks over to Amalia. Have problems. But when Theo's born, she kind of looks to her stomach. I think I want him to have a dad.
I mean, you don't... We got here just now, right? Like, you don't have to leave now.
She looks to Amalia. Do you think we should stay?
I like elbow her really hard.
I just shove Holman back. I feel like you need to make sure Connor doesn't get involved in any more of this. He needs to spend time with you and this child.
God damn it. Hey, this is the kid I was telling you about. Belle.
Oh, all the room, you guys, all the air. This is Sakura. You're the only one, by the way, not privy to any of this information, just so you know. So Sakura, Halmon announces Belle as his daughter. So then Olivia just like gets up to look at.
I'm gonna look at home and be like, "What the hell do you mean your daughter? She's my daughter too."
Whoa.
And then Olivia looks at Sakura like, "She's you adopted."
It's a co-parenting type thing.
Oh. Well, she kind of kneels down next to Belle. It's nice to meet you. Belle's like, yeah, that's my dad. She pretends that she goes over to like Pippa and Clive and Foxface, and Belle just like sits down in the cloud of like cigar smoke, like just clouding the room.
I mean, like, you don't, I mean, we have a lot to catch up on, right? Like, you don't have to leave. You don't have to go. I mean, let's talk, girl.
We're not going to leave. We're not going to leave until Connor obviously is back on his feet, and that might be a couple days. So,
yeah, at least. My God, the beating that he took. Yeah, I wish I could have stopped it. It was rough. Amalia is a real tough cookie.
Olivia, can you make him stop this foolish shit?
What are you talking about?
She looked down at Connor. I'll do my best. But you know him. He's different. But I guess you would know. She kind of gives you a little bit of a jab, Amalia. Like not jabbing you, but kind of her eyes kind of a little bit more jagged as she looks to you. Can I ask you something before we go to bed?
What is it?
Why did you marry Hades?
To save my friends.
Okay. But there's no like feelings for Connor or anything, right? Like I don't have to, it's not going to be a problem for me.
It has never been like that. All that I've done is when we were kids, he didn't have anyone. I didn't have anyone. I watched after him. He took things way too seriously between us. It was never like that.
Well, that's good for me. I guess. Oh well. She kind of like then picks up Connor's wrapped up body and she kind of wipes the blood away from his mouth, and she does it very gently, and you guys watch as she kind of looks at him. Good night. And she kind of throws like a barbarian. Hollywood, you've seen Olivia do this many times. She is from the land of Drew, and she takes Connor almost over her shoulder, and she kind of gets up, and she goes off to one of the
Clive
inns.
say something before she goes?
Yes, you can.
Olivia, is it?
Yeah. Hi.
Congratulations. It's quite a thing to be a parent.
She then looks to Halmon and looks down at her own stomach. Thanks. I appreciate it. And then she kind of then like once again, she's a little bit more gruff, Clive. She's a barbarian, so her manners aren't as so civil, but you can tell that she appreciates it. She looks down at her stomach. You can tell that there's a joy there despite what's happened with Connor. Olivia seems to still carry almost a hopeful vibe about her. And Halmon, it might be hard for you to see, but she actually does seem to care about Connor, and she doesn't seem to be actually interested at all in anything else except for getting him to the room. So you guys watch as Olivia carries Connor to the room. He unfortunately keeps dripping blood. Mimi, the innkeeper, looks to you guys like blood on the floor. she's like, God damn it! And she starts to go off to get a rag to clean it up. Okay, so the rest of you now are just all kind of left in the inn room here. What would you guys like to do before bed, before you guys take a long rest? Let's start with you, Sakura. You've been MIA for a minute. Anything you'd want to do, Sakura? Tell the team, do anything before you go to sleep? Let me know.
Wait, did we get? Can I just ask real quick? Did we get the lady to bring the cart of food out?
Yeah, she got the cart of food. You told her from Mayor Jack, so let's just say in game that Mimi, while this was all happening, while you were sitting there, Sakura, conversing with Foxface and Olivia and Blanket and Pete, the woman did indeed get the cart gathered up. And let's say that it is all ready to go in the morning for the rats. So you guys did manage to get that. If this was a video game, bing, check mark, checked off the list. You guys finished that mission. So accomplished.
So Sakura is gonna go to Amalia and say, so did you guys talk to my sister?
We weren't able to find her. I'm sorry.
Then did you talk to her husband then?
We did. He said she should be at the feast tomorrow.
And he's actually a good guy, or no?
I mean, I take every
As
call's
far
word
as
with
we
a
can.
grain of salt.
I mean, he didn't try to kill us. He gave us the stone and the statue.
Do you guys think I should see her tomorrow?
What do you want to do, Sakura?
I don't want her to get hurt because of me.
What were you told specifically?
That Hera doesn't entirely know that she exists, I think. But
she's always watching you.
Yeah. So if she's watching me, then she might find her.
What if...
But you've been talking about her this entire time. Why hasn't she smoted the town with lightning?
Well, she could be waiting.
And Foxface gets up here. He looks at you, Clive. Well, unfortunately, I don't know if you know this about Sakura here. You know that she's the whole Zeus thing. I'm assuming you know about that, Mr. Clive.
He looks to Sakura. Oh, I know.
Well,
Sakura has like an ashamed look on her face and kind of looks down.
He's like, well, unfortunately, the Greek gods, like Hades, as you also may know, is not really welcome in this realm too long and too often. They need either another vessel to do so for a long period of time, or their powers aren't necessarily the same amount that they would be in their own realm. Especially after the All-Father, he looks to Wendeline. or I guess that girl's god over there, put kind of a block, basically, on all the other gods. Not as powerful in this realm as others. So Hera can't really do much to Sakura. Zeus and her made that deal. However, she sent 4 demons after the girl, and we don't know who the last one is. So I don't want her sister to get in trouble.
Let me get this straight. You've eradicated 3 of the demons, but you don't know where the 4th one is.
I don't know. That's basically it.
Well, what kind of demon is this?
Well, you guys fought them more than I did, so I
Yeah, remember it was like the water thing.
So
that
they're all
The
the
duck
same.
one. Remember the duck?
No.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if it was a different one.
Oh no!
I didn't
They
know
were
if
all
it was
gonna
like
be
a different
different.
type of demon.
No, they've all been different. Yeah, they're all different.
What was the other one? I forgot the other one. There was a water one, the duck one.
From the
We
ice.
fought so many
ice
ones.
demon.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was the ice demon where Hollywood.
Sakura, what if you're invisible? Like, what if she can't see you all the time?
Oh, well, I don't know that she can't see me. Maybe they have special glasses over there.
Pete, Pippa. Oh, Sakura, go for it. Pippa.
It is an interesting question though that Clive brought up though. Like, wouldn't she have already like you're really close of vicinity to where she's at? Wouldn't she have seen her already just from you being in the area, or do you literally have to see her with your own eyes? Because maybe we could like blindfold you or something. If it works that way, I don't know.
If you want to see your sister, we will protect her and you.
Yeah, but what about when we leave, Amalia?
Well, I mean, there's one demon left. We just kill the demon, then
And then what if she sends more?
does she have more?
From all I know is that Hera put 4 demons apparently under Sakura watch. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. Your mom didn't tell me much, but I don't think she knows much more either. I mean, it's not her fault. She was fucked by your dad and left there. So can you blame her?
You want to do something stupid, Sakura?
I guess so.
You want to ask Zeus?
No, I don't want to.
No, is it too stupid?
I think that's a little too stupid. I think
Okay.
Clive will get mad at me if I do that.
Well, we can do it away from Clive.
No, because last time I called Zeus out, we were by Emily's statue and it kind of hit him, and so Emily's in the vicinity now, and I don't want her to get struck somehow. I don't know. I think my timing's bad.
We could leave the town, like go out of town to do it.
Pete's gonna pipe up here. Look, Sakura, if you want to see your sister, then you should just see her. Because I'd want to see my sister if I had one. And you know what? You should see her. I'll protect you no matter what.
Okay.
This clearly has nothing to do with the fact that you'd be seeing essentially 2 Sakuras, isn't it, Pete?
Well, I mean, it's not that that's like a big fantasy of mine or anything, but it's like,
God,
oh my god.
Sorry I asked.
But the last thing is, Foxface will look to you, Sakura. Look, love. You've been avoiding it for a while. Wouldn't you rather just know than not know?
Yeah, I mean, hell yeah, I'd rather know, but
You get her dilemma, Foxface. Sakura, I'll support whatever you want to do. It's obviously your decision. As someone that had a sibling, I get it.
Maybe. What if one of you guys ask her first? Just ask her, like, if you had a sister, would you want to know? And then if she says yes, then I'll say hello.
I mean, as a precaution too, maybe when we get there, you could start off invisible, and then if it pans out okay, then reveal.
Yeah, I think I might
know.
just hang back for a little while.
Belle, like, kind of gives you, like, she pulls out, like, the ring invisibility and hands it to you, Sakura. Here, take it for now.
I mean, I don't need it yet. I mean, I can use my little flute I think.
That only
Girl,
works
when
like
has that
1 to
worked?
5%
When
of
has
the
the flute
Yeah,
worked?
I think that's worked like twice. So she
Well,
kind of Bell puts it in your hand like just take it.
okay.
Just take it.
Sakura sheepishly grins and like accepts the ring
Okay.
and puts
So
it in
you're
her pocket.
so you're gonna take the
Don't
ring.
lose it.
At that moment, Pete's gonna yawn. Everybody. All right. Well, I'm gonna get some shut eye. Big day to still my tummy tomorrow with food. And he kind of pats his stomach. And he kind of looks at Sakura like, "You want to go to bed?" Or I mean, I'm gonna go to bed. And he just like kind of walks to bed as he kind of like waddles off. And kind of Pete goes to sleep. So the rest of you, we're gonna come to the end of the night. Let's start with you, Wendeline. Are you there? Stassi, you still there? Or are you doing something at the moment?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Well, you're kind of in the inn right now, Stassi. So just kind of as a last thing to do before bed, what does Wendeline want to do? Let's just say that like, you're going to one of the inn rooms. What would you like to do before you go to sleep here? It's gently snowing outside, and tomorrow you're going to wake up for this feast. You've kind of had this weird vision, and you kind of have told the team about this new wolf power of yours. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll probably just do some light reading, maybe sit by the window and just watch the snowfall, and just chill out.
Love it. So it's like the snow is like gently falling and just kind of by your window side. I know, Pippa, you wanted to speak with Wendeline, yes, or did you already do that?
Well, we did talk, but I could like see that she's over there and just check in with her one more time before I head out.
All right, because I know you wanted to ask her something you said to me. I remember you said in the notes. That's why you wanted me to remind you. So that's why I'm bringing this up, everybody. It's because you told me you wanted me to remind you.
Well, the one that I had, I wanted to just ask her about like from the vision from what we sketched out and talked about, if any of it, if she thinks that anything has to relate to what's happening, like how far in the future, like any questions, like any answers that she might have about her vision. I can't remember what my other one was.
Well, Wendeline already kind of answered that for you, but I know you had another question.
Well,
so.
that's what I'm saying. I don't remember.
Hold on, I'll remind you, everybody. I'm gonna take off my sounds like a reminder.
Thanks for being chill about the co-parent thing, Sakura. I cheers her.
Yep. I mean, we are all co-parents. It takes a village,
Belle's gonna look up to Sakura and be like, "So are you gonna adopt me too then? Like for reals?"
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you already knew that we all adopted you.
No, but like I'm legally gonna adopt her.
He's gonna go get like a paper. She doesn't know like when he's talking. She's like,
I don't know how to do it either.
I mean, I don't think you need papers. Like my mom was like a,
Yeah, but
what is it?
she wants the paper, is what I'm saying. Like she wants it in writing.
Yeah, I want the paper.
Does she want the paper, or is it Olivia that wants the paper?
I mean, I made the deal with her, so I'm. Listen, keep it down too, please. I don't know.
All right. We cut back to Pippa. So Pippa's in the room with Wendeline. Sorry, Wendeline.
Yeah, Pippa walks over to Wendeline. And I know because you're stressed about all of your visions and everything, and the way that the team's going, like honestly, you're my new number one, and I wanted to ask you to be my first mate now.
Oh, well, yeah. I thought I already agreed to that, but yes, officially, yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Because when I asked you before, I know it was a little bit like bad timing, and but no, officially, you're my first mate, especially since Sirus is now gone. So
Yeah, that's kind of tough.
I don't remember what else. Damn, there was more I wanted to say about it. I don't remember, but because of all of that, just want to check in with you again and make sure you're okay. Any last things you want to say about the vision?
I mean, I'm just looking out more for anything that might indicate that vision actually happening. didn't get a lot of details like when it's gonna happen or how. So, but as your first mate, if I do notice anything, you'll be the first to know.
All right, perfect. Well, let's hope nothing like that from your vision happens tomorrow. We'll see.
So
Hopefully
Pippa,
not tomorrow, at least.
So Pippa, you kind of are in the room with Wendeline as you both kind of watch the snow kind of fall outside the window kind of gently. And you kind of having a little moment as Pippa, you kind of now, you know that she was second mate and then Sirus is now gone. So she's now moved up. So Wendeline, you are now there. Pippa, I knew what you wanted to ask her and you still haven't said it. So I'll get to it later, I guess. But we're going to move on. I don't know why you forgot.
I'm sorry.
It's
I don't
okay.
see it.
It's okay. That's up to you. It's not my job. So as you kind of are talking with Wendeline, the snow is falling, and we're going to go to Amalia. Before bed, what would you like to do? As you kind of leave Halmon and Belle and Sakura and Clive and Foxface and Pete all in the living room there, what would you like to do, Amalia?
I'm going to go over to Foxface and have a conversation with him.
Oh, okay. So Foxface gets up. Sorry, I just took a bite of cookie. My bad. Foxface gets up. It's Christmas time. I got to eat my cookies. Come on. Foxface gets up. What's going on? What's up?
I just wanted to thank you for everything, setting me on this path. Although it's been kind of crazy, it's been good.
Well, Amalia, it is what it is, sweetheart. I mean, I'm happy that you came and joined us when you did, because without you, honestly, we would have been lost, sweetheart. We had no idea what we were doing. I mean, we were hired for a mission to find these things, and until you came along, we had no idea where to even look for these stones. All I knew was that snake woman had them, and I appreciate it, but to be honest with you, I kind of feel bad. You're thanking me, and this whole time I've been sitting here thinking, all I did was pull you guys into a mess. But it seems that this is a mess that you're supposed to be a part of for some reason. I don't know if it's Kismet or the universe or something, love, but I don't know what. I keep thinking that it's like you guys have been my left arm. You know what I mean?
I mean, my whole life has always been a mess, so at least now I have really, really good friends around.
Well, look, he kind of leans into you, Amalia. I'm going to ask you something, love. I know everybody's been asking you about it, but I'm going to ask this to you. You married Hades. And everyone keeps asking you why, and you say it's to help him out. Well, is that true? Is that just the only reason you did it? Or is there a part of you that wants to be more of this?
Honestly, I just wanted to save my friends, and it was the best thing I could think of at the time, but getting to know him has been not as expected.
So I taking it that you like the old devil. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm sorry I got you married to the devil, but I guess it worked out for you, didn't it?
I guess so.
Went from a
Or
girl
I guess we'll see.
away. What was that? What was that?
I said, or I guess we'll see where it goes.
I guess for now we're both still alive, eh? For now. Anywho, I'm gonna get some shut eye. Hey, Sakura! I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep, sweetheart. You get good rest, all right? I'm gonna make sure the monkey doesn't walk into your room, okay? So he kind of goes to
good.
He's like, he ain't gonna get into your room tonight, sweetheart, not with stepdaddy around. Like goes and walks to Pete's room. He's like, hey, monkey, I'm coming in. And Pete's just like, oh, hold on. You guys just hear like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we're gonna go then to you, Halmon, before bed. What would you like to do to finish up your night? You're with Sakura and Pete right now and Belle in the living room. So what would you like to do before we call it a night? Then we're gonna take a break, guys.
I guess if Sakura's there, I'll be like, I know how hard it is to want to see your sister. I get it. I get why you're scared. I don't think I think you need to listen to your heart. And whatever the consequences are, we'll be there to help you.
Okay. Thank you for being there for me. I just don't want to end up hurting her.
I think the knowledge of her knowing she has a sister and not seeing her might hurt too. So I think you have to decide whether you're going to hurt her because of your actions or you're going to hurt her because of someone else. What are you going to be in control of?
I guess we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Belle's like, I wish that I had a sister, to be honest.
Technically, you do.
I
Well,
can be your sister.
You
Belle
can't be
kind
her
of
mom and her sister.
Belle,
Yeah, I
Belle,
can.
Belle sits between both of you, and she starts taking like Halmon's hand and takes Sakura's hand and starts moving them closer together. And she's like, I wish that I had a baby sister. I wish that I had a little baby sister. I wish I had parents that could
Belle,
make me a
we agreed on the paper. We agreed on the paper, Belle.
You know,
Belle's-
Halmon has some other kids.
She just throws both her hands away. She's like, I'm going to bed. she gets up and she's like, you guys are boring. Gets up and goes and walks to a bedroom and slams the door like twice. Duh. Then she opens it again. I want a baby sister. And she closes the door. Clive, you're just left now smoking the cigar in the room with Sakura and Halmon. But Hollywood, back to you and Sakura to close the night, I guess. What last thing you would like to do, I guess?
God damn it. Like, I mean, I'm gonna get the paper for her. She's gonna be a lot, but I love the kid.
I love her too. I'm gonna go to bed now, though. I have a lot to think about.
I'm gonna get drunk.
I think you should do that too.
Yeah.
Sakura goes and buys Halmon a drink and then just places it in front of him and goes upstairs.
You let's say you spend like 1 gold.
I'll get him 1 shot of Fireball.
Yeah, a nice flaming asshole.
Yeah.
Nice flaming asshole. So Hollywood, you're left there now with Clive. So Clive, you and Halmon, the last two in the room before bed. So the 2 boys, what would you like to do, Clive? Now as you're gonna go to bed, as Hollywood has his last drink of the night. What do you want to do, Clive?
I was just gonna finish up his cigar, not saying anything, tap out the ash into a tray, and then just go to bed.
Oh, so you just get to slow up. You look at Halmon. Halmon, you finish off your drink. That's kind of a nice moment, actually. Halmon, you're like sitting in thought about everything with Olivia, and Clive, you're almost sitting there equally in thought about everything with Emily. So it's like two men, just sad men in a room, just thinking about their exes. Oh, you guys are such poor bastards. That's so sad. It's Christmas Eve. You guys are just two
Clive is just gonna get up. He's gonna pat Halmon on the shoulder. Welcome to parenthood. It's a hell of a ride, and he'll turn in.
I'm sorry about Emily. I know this sucks for you too.
We all have to live with our choices, Halmon. The thing is that defines us is what we do with our choices and the time that is given to us.
Very Hollywood movie line, Clive. very, very Hollywood movie cheesy line, and I really enjoyed it. So, Clive, let's say that you go there to bed as you pat Hollywood, and before we take our break, good thing we have our boy Hollywood here because you have a special thing. As you sit there in the room, alone now, it wouldn't be a holiday episode without something happening to our Santa. So as you sit there thinking about everything, out of the fireplace next to you, something starts coming down it. In Hollywood, all of a sudden, black smoke. Halmon just fills the room. You don't know if it's magic or if it's in your mind or what, but all of a sudden the fog clears, and in the room stands before you Amalia's husband, Hades. Hades looks at
Hi.
you. Hi. How have you been, Halmon? You all right?
It's been a very shitty day, Hades.
Shh.
Okay, it's been a very shitty day, non-Hades.
Look, I don't want anybody to know I'm here. I'm gonna see Amalia soon enough. I'm still dealing with some stuff, but I'm here for you. Because you
Okay.
followed through. Do you remember I said to you that if you help her find the stones that I'll let you see your mother?
Yeah. We lost one, technically. I didn't know if that was...
No, that was exactly what was supposed to happen. And now you found 2 more. You have all the stones. You did it. So, do you want to see her?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to see her.
It's done. His body changes immediately. And all of a sudden, this black smoke then turns into almost a white powder. And the room changes before you. Instead, you feel like you are already at tomorrow's picnic. It's like as if you are at a banquet and a giant, beautiful harvest festival is around you, but nobody's there. It's just you at the table. A beautiful spread all over the picnic table, and the snow gently falls around you. And across from you is a beautiful, dark, half-elven woman with dark black hair, but slight gray streaks going through it. She wears kind of Santa wardrobe, very Miss Claus. She kind of looks at you, up and down. You are so handsome.
Halmon's never seen his mom before. So he takes a moment to like take her all in. And he's had this whole lifetime of like wondering what he would say if he ever could see her again. But his throat is so dry from nervousness, but his eyes are filled with tears. And I think he just runs up and hugs her.
She like stops you at the moment like you get to like her and goes, "Why are you such a pervert?" And like starts slapping your chest and just like immediately like is like, "What is wrong with you? If I was there, I would not have raised such a filthy young man."
Listen, look at me. You just said I'm handsome.
She like did like goes, "Come here." And then she just like literally just like gives you like this giant hug, and you feel like this warm embrace. She smells like Christmas cookies and nutmeg and eggnog. She smells just like the best smells in the world as you kind of just breathe in your mother, and everything about her just essence just seeps into you. And then she like lets go and like looks back at you. She's like, "You're making me proud. I told you when you asked Zeus that I wasn't proud of you yet. But I don't know how I could get any prouder."
I know everything I'm doing has some sort of... it's for the good of a lot of people. but one of the big motivations for me is making sure that you can be proud of me. If I didn't get to grow up with you, at least I could have that connection with you.
Well, if it's any consequences news to you, you're always on the nice list. At least you were even before.
Okay, good. That's good. I've done a lot of fucked up shit to save people and to fight. It's I'm sure you know. That makes me feel good.
Well, as cheesy as your little friend's line was a couple minutes ago, he's correct. It's about what you do. And what you do is be a good guy. And that's what every mother would want. There's nothing that a mother wants out of their children except for them to just be a fucking good person.
How do I do that with Olivia? I didn't think I cared, but seeing her again, it felt like the world fell underneath my feet and I can't get my footing. I don't know what to do.
I would say don't be dramatic. There's a lot of fish in the sea. You know, when I met your father all those years ago, he had already had multiple children with multiple barbarians and multiple different women. And I thought that this little man that looks like Danny DeVito, no way was I going to fuck him. And guess what? I did.
Cool.
What I'm trying to tell you, Halmon, is that sometimes things don't work out the way that you think that they're going to. She may not be the one for you. But you know who is the one for you right now? That little girl you just picked up.
You're right. It's just, it fucking hurts.
Well, you know what's going to hurt more? If that little girl that you just said that you're going to adopt has a father that's pining after somebody else who already has a child of her own with her own husband. So, if I were you, I'd buck up your shoulders, mister, because you still got to find the rest of these beasts. Just because you found these stones does not mean this is over, and I'm not finished being just proud of you. I want to be very proud of you.
Okay, Mom.
Now, don't let your captain down. She might be stupid.
She's so dumb sometimes.
Sometimes she's dumb. Sometimes
it's like
she's dumb.
Her main thing is a crossbow, but like she can't ever hit.
Actually, her main thing is turning into animals, and she barely does it.
She barely does it.
She barely does it.
Like I want to ride in on the lion sometimes. she doesn't do it.
So she leans into you from across the picnic table and she grabs a cookie. She's like, "I'm bringing this home to your stepfather, or your patron. It's really weird. This worked out. This all turned out so coincidentally. Thank God.
It hurts my head if I think too much.
I know it's all fake. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But I love you. And by the way, it was lovely to meet you.
It's great to see you too, Mom.
Let's ask Hades if we can do this again next Christmas.
That'd be fun.
She gives you like a big kiss, like right on your cheek, Halmon. And then she kind of leans back. You're a good boy. And then the vision fades immediately. And then you're just left back alone in the tavern inn living room, sitting there with your drink. And next to that drink is now a full glass of milk. It's like a full glass of milk. Not titty milk. Not titty milk.
Oh, dude.
Just regular milk. Just regular milk. I have to clarify for the audience.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, everybody. We're going to take a quick break here. As Halmon, you sit there with your milk and your beer. I don't know if you want to mix those. That might not be great for the stomach, but
I won't. I'll take the milk.
I won't do that.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break here, everybody, and we'll be right back. Okay. But I love, by the way, I love it. Finally, Hollywood, you've been waiting so long, or Halmon, we've been waiting so long to see your mother. But I thought that this Christmas, I think Halmon deserves to see his mom. So we'll be right back, everybody, in a little bit to finish off tonight's episode.
Hey everybody, it's the kid that says things for the Dirty 20 Die Shop here on Spicy and Dicey to rep our friend Sierra. Look, me and Rudolph about to come down and fight you at that North Pole. If you don't buy stuff from her shop right now, it's Christmas time and you gotta do it. Get people gifts. Buy them from the Dirty 20 Die Shop, dude. Yeah, or me and Rudolph about to come beat you up by that pole.
Wendy's heart pure, the scope so bright, loves her God with all her might. Prayers whispered in the night, faithful souls seeking the light. Dancing through the storm she strides, hoping love and hope collides. Dreams of angels by her side, but doubts in the shadows hide. Wendy's prayer echo in the hall, questioning if she'll stand or fall. God above will hear her call, seeking strength, she's giving her all. In the quiet, doubt seeps in. Is she steadfast or clad in sin? Needing more faith deep within. Crumbling walls she must begin. Once there lived an elf named Belle in the forest deep and well. She danced with trees, sang with birds, spoke in whispers, magic words. One dark night she slipped and fell, left her home a silent spell. Quiet forest tears were shed, missing Belle they mourned her dead. But a night with magic bright found her under silver light, with a sparkle and a spell, brought back life to our dear Belle. Bella woke with breath anew, gorgeous skies and morning dew, joyful cheers from near and far, loved again her lighted star.
All right, everybody, welcome back to After the Break as we finish off tonight's game. So we wake up the next morning. You guys can all take a long rest. So you can all take a long rest. Make sure you guys set all your stuff back, your spells and everything, of course. And yes, sirree. So as you guys wake up the morning inside of the tavern, Hollywood, of course, Halmon, you had a nice drink before. Everything is strange to you now. The world almost seems, I don't know how it would feel to you, Hollywood, after you just woke up from this visit from your ghostly mother, I guess. But how do you feel? How does it feel as you wake up this next morning?
I think he wakes up with like it's not exact happiness, but like more determination. Like there's more to do for sure, but it's a good day. Yeah.
As you wake up, you do see little Belle is in your room. She's not like in your room sleeping like in your bed weirdly. She's like kind of has like made herself like she didn't want to not sleep with you, so she kind of made herself her own little like area in your room. You notice like she's kind of like a little kid came in almost and like created like a spot where she's like asleep. So she's still kind of out as like you kind of wake up, and she's kind of just like snoring to herself. Soccer, can I say that little Sonic is with Belle? Like she kind of like is
Yes.
like little like Belle's like sleeping, and Sonic like the little pink dog is just like the little leg is like kicking like kick. Let's just say it's like kind of kicking Belle in the face, but she doesn't wake up. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you just like see them on the ground. Anywho, so that's what's happening right now. Hollywood is as you get up.
Oh, I I let her sleep in, and I go make sure there's food because I know that's one thing that she wants. She needs her breakfast.
That's very true. So as you get out there, you see that Mimi is making like she's the woman. She's like the innkeeper, of course. She's making her spray. She's like, "Happy Harvest Day, my friend! Happy Harvest Day! How you doing this lovely morning? We have beautiful eggs here. The cart has been delivered to the rat folk right outside of town. Mayor Jackson made sure that we delivered it first thing this morning. So
Beautiful.
we're a little bit light on some of the ingredients here, but we do still have a whole bunch of eggs. So I'm going to be making a lot of eggs. Do you think the protein should do you fine?
We're gonna finish all the eggs you have. I promise you.
Yeah, you better, because I'm making a shit ton of them. So she's like, kind of just like starts making a whole bunch of eggs, and you go, there's like just a giant buffet of different type of egg food. You just see that there's like pumpkin food and egg food. That's basically the spread of the morning. You're gonna have the shits, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
It's okay. So as you wake up, Halmon, you start eating your breakfast and you get your day going. Clive, you wake up next and you kind of also exit. What would you like to do to start your day? I know that you and Pippa wanted to get some shopping done. So, Pippa, did you also want to wake up now as well?
Yes, I would love to wake up.
All right, so I'm going to have Pippa and Clive. Did anybody else want to join Pippa and Clive as they went to go get some new outfits for the Harvest Feast? Anybody else want to join them? You guys can all answer. Anybody here?
Wait, what am I wearing? I forgot what I was wearing.
I believe you guys are still wearing the outfits that you kind of first came when you came into Red Hill about a day or two ago. So Sakura, I believe you had on the red corset dress, I believe.
Yeah.
You guys can wear the stuff still if you want. You can keep your stuff, but I just
You're
know
not getting rid of my advantage.
Yeah, I was about to say like, if we still have red, we still have the advantage. So yeah.
Yeah, you do still have red. I mean, you can go. I mean,
you can buy another thing that's red.
You just want to spend your money.
Hey, you can never have enough wardrobe, okay? We travel so much. I gotta be prepared.
So Belle does wake up now, and she's like, "I am gonna go, Halmon. I'm gonna go shop with Pippa because she did say that she was gonna get me something good to wear under the armor."
You make sure she spends as much money as she can. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna spend my money. I'm gonna
I
spend my
did give
money.
her money.
But if she offered to pay, that means you can spend your money on other things.
I'll offer to pay. Belle's like, I'll pay.
Pippa's like, I'm not gonna. I already paid it.
And then like, Belle like walks out confidently, like, it's on me. She's like walking out. I don't know if Sarah was like that, but
it's all right. I'll pay for at least half if she really wants to pay for some.
Deal.
Okay.
She like puts out her hand to make a deal. She's like, deal.
Shook it.
So Amalia or Wendeline or Sakura, did you want to join Clive and Pippa and Belle, or are you guys gonna hang back?
I would say Amalia is probably going to wait for Connor to wake up and have a conversation with him.
I think Sakura is too nervous to like. I think she's just trying to get as much sleep as possible because she's so nervous about the whole meeting her sister thing, and she doesn't want to accidentally run into her in town. So I think she's gonna stay behind.
Okay.
I think Halmon will get like, knowing that this is probably nerve-wracking for her, he'll probably get food and like whatever coffee or milk or whatever, and make sure to like to set it by her bed before like continuing with his day.
Oh, okay. For Sakura?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Sakura could kind of, while you're sleeping, Halmon kind of like gets this stuff ready for you, kind of make sure you're good. He knows that you were already having a night before. You guys had a nice moment the night before where Belle just made you realize once again how close friends you guys are this whole time you've been on this missions together for so long. And also, we don't actually get that many Sakura and Halmon moments. So it was nice that in Hollywood you do this for Sakura while she's kind of having her nervous sleep in. Amalia, you stay behind, and Wendeline, if you're there, Stassi, did you want to go shopping with them, or do you think Wendeline's also staying back? However, if you're busy, Stassi, let me know.
No, yeah, I think she's just gonna hang back, probably have some breakfast.
Okay, so you're with Hollywood. You're with Halmon and Stassi. You're kind of enjoying breakfast together. Malia, let's say you join them for breakfast, and Sakura, you kind of are having your sleep. So Pippa and Clive and Belle, you guys go to a nearby shop. Mayor Jackson is kind of waiting for you guys outside of the inn already. He kind of sent the food on its way. He looks to you. Oh, good morning, Miss Pippa. Where are you going?
Oh, good morning. Well, actually, we wanted to get some new outfits, because we got to go to that feast later.
Oh yeah, sure. There's a good place right down the street. It's called Big Boys. You'll get there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That'd be awesome.
There you go. So I'm gonna just cut this easy for you guys. Just get the shopping out of the way. You guys make your way over to the Big Boys shop, and then inside, when you, Clive, Pippa, Belle, when you guys get there, Clive, the first thing you see when you open the door, you and Pippa see that there's this giant inside. He's a giant blue giant, and he's like kind of very Caligula-esque, very fat, and eating greasy chicken and turkey, and it's all dripping down him, but around him is all these beautiful racks of clothes, 2 stories basically, just full of garbs of different clothing. He looks to you both like, hello, welcome to my shop. What would you like today on Harvest Day?
Oh my goodness. Well, hello. You must be Big Boy.
Hello, I'm Big Boy Boyd, they call me. I'm the big bad fashion man in town. What can I do for the both of you?
Well, we all 3 of us need some new outfits for the feast tonight.
Oh, I didn't even see the little one. Hello. Belle looks up like, oh my god. So Clive, you're in there with Pippa. He looks, the big giant looks to you. My friend, what can I get for you today for this harvest festival?
Things. I am in need of a replacement of. He holds up his white cloak, how it's been stained beyond repair from black and red. It's like preferably a red cloak or overrobe, something elegant but sophisticated and of a cross between a warlock and a wizard robe, if that makes any sense.
We have all types of red robes here, darling. Here, this one is perfect for you. So Clive, he whips down this giant, beautiful kind of golden trim, kind of lines this beautiful, lovely red cloak. It goes over your shoulders. It does have a place for you to put your arms through, but also just to link through like a cape. It has a golden clasp on the front as well. He goes, it'll be about 20 gold pieces for this robe, because it also gives you 2+ as well protection. It's a lightweight robe, so you can wear it as light armor, but it will add, while you equipped it, it will give you 2+ to your armor class. Would you like it, my friend? It is 20 pieces of gold.
Oh, what a steal, I must say, and the design is most extravagant. I'll take it.
Harvest Fest.
Would you happen to also have a black formal tunic with matching pants?
Of course, my friend. If you add on another 10 gold, that'll be 30 gold altogether.
Sold.
Fantastico! And he gives you the lovely robe, and you can add the +2 to your armor class, and the black kind of purple and black tunic kind of suit for underneath. He then turns to you, Pippa. So, Clive, if you don't mind taking out 30 pieces of gold from your gold, and I'll check that later. Pippa, he turns to you. My darling, what can I get for you and the little one?
Well, for myself, I would love a long dress and with a matching peacoat red jacket.
Love it.
And red dress, but can you please try to match my red complexion as of currently? The shades of red they have to all be the same.
Oh, you are tiefling. I can see the demon coming through. So yes, I will make it sure it's a different shade of red so you don't look like you're naked.
Yeah, please.
and what about for the little one? Looks down to Belle. Belle looks up to Pippa. What should I get?
Get whatever you'd like. Do you want a dress? Do you want...
I want combat boots, and I want combat pants, and a combat t-shirt that says badass. And he like looks down to Belle like, should I get her these things?
I mean, yeah, if you have it, get it. That's what she wants.
Or should I get a dress?
I mean, how about you get both, and I'll get you the other outfit. How about that?
Okay, deal. So Belle like kind of picks out like a little red dress, and then she also picks out like a little like red tomboy girl kind of outfit, both that can wear under her armor. All right, my friends, that will be a total, if you don't mind giving me as well, about 30 pieces of gold, the same as your friend over there, just because this is going to be a little bit more pricey because they're dresses and gowns.
All right, you got it. And I'm going to hand over the 30 gold.
Thank you. 30 pieces of gold. It's quite a steal here today. Basically, deals all around. Hopefully, you all have a lovely harvest festival. And he kind of just keeps eating giant turkey pieces and rips them all off. So, Clive, Pippa, Belle, you guys have done your shopping, and you head back to your group at the tavern. The rest of you over there, Amalia, you wanted to have a word with Connor. So before you guys go to the feast, and we play for about another 20 minutes, Amalia, what would you like to do with Connor?
I would say she's probably just sitting at like the breakfast table, just like waiting for him to wake up and come out.
All right, so let's say Connor comes out. He's all beat up, and he kind of looks around to see if Halmon, if Hollywood is there at all. However,
I'm there, like at the bar, just looking at him. But like, I don't.
Oh, you're there. You are there. I forgot you are there.
Yeah.
So he comes out. He kind of like looks ashamed of himself. He just kind of sits down on the couch in the middle of the room. Sakura, you notice him. Amalia, you notice him. Wendeline, you also notice him. And Halmon, clearly, you notice him.
Yeah, I kind of go over to him and be like, you want to go have a walk real quick?
Sure, I guess. I'm not going to get killed by him. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be saying anything since I tried to attack you.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of started that, so I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Fine, let's go. He gets up. Hollywood, you see that Amalia and Connor are getting up. Sakura, Wendeline, you can also see that they are getting up as well. I don't know if you guys want to do anything, but Amalia, you seem to be taking him out.
I cast Amalia's eye, and I'm like, I did like the head like, are you good thing, like without saying anything.
Just kind of like nodding, like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So Sakura, Halmon, Wendeline, I think you guys all see this. Okay, Amalia, you're out with Connor. Let's say you guys go outside the inn. He kind of goes outside to talk to you.
I would say we're just kind of walking for a second in silence before she turns to him and goes, "As you talk to Olivia?"
What do you mean? Yeah, I talked to her. What?
You realize? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, what were you gonna say?
You just give up on the stones. Like, we've got this. You need to focus on her.
So what? She told you guys we're gonna have a kid?
You don't think that's serious?
I don't think it's as serious as what you and me and Theo started. No, I don't.
Look, like I said, we've got this. Just let us handle it. You have bigger things to worry about.
You married my fucking dad. I don't trust you one bit, Amalia. You know that guy abandoned me and ditched me and left me to fucking die. And then what? You just marry him?
For one, I didn't know he was your father. And two, I did it to save my friends. And I would do it again.
I guess me and Theo weren't your friends. You didn't do that for me.
I thought you were dead. And I also didn't have the option.
When you married him, you knew I was alive. You knew I was his kid, and you still did it despite all of your fucking whatever. Sure, but you want me out of this story, then I'm out. Olivia said if that I continue doing this, that she'd leave me, and I'm not gonna have that happen. So
You
I'm
do
out.
have some sense in you.
Honestly, it's just because I don't want to do this anymore. If you're gonna be married to him.
And yet you still miss the entire point of everything.
What's the point, Amalia? What's the point?
You're about to have a kid. You seem to want to just throw that away over what?
I
Some
don't know.
stones? Power? What is it?
I don't know. We stole these stones. Theo died. I just thought it meant something, that all this would mean something to me. And all it did is lead me to this girl, and now I'm going to have a kid.
And you don't think that's good?
I guess it is. I just thought that the girl would be you and the kid would be ours. But
It's never going to be that way. And I think with Olivia, you'll have a good life and you have an out.
I never thought of it that way, as having an out from all this. But we'll be gone.
The entire reason we even took the stone was for money. Like, we didn't even know it was for all of this.
Well, then, just promise me you won't let my dad ruin everything with them. Okay?
I promise. Just promise you'll take care of Olivia and this kid, okay?
The kid's name is Theo.
I think at that point, Amalia's just going to get kind of quiet and go, why'd you choose that name?
You know why I chose that name. I'm not going to name my kid anything else but Theo. And if it's a girl, well, we'll see what Olivia has to say. But we'll be gone before the feast, so I guess this is goodbye.
If it means anything to you, I think he'd be proud of where you're at now.
Well, he's dead, Amalia. Because of these fucking stones. So, I guess just stop Hallsworth for me, huh?
I'm working on it. Got 2 of them out of the way so far.
We let the last one live.
He's not the bigger picture at the moment. But if he steps out of line, he'll be met with the same fate as each of them.
You're still Amalia. Connor then kind of gives you like one last smile. And then he turns and walks away from you. Amalia, he's like, hey, at least he won't grow up without a dad like me, huh?
You better keep that.
Just tell my dad that I would have liked him to be my dad. And Connor then leaves. And unfortunately for you, Halmon, you see that Connor enters the inn. And as he does, Olivia seems to come out of her room and she's got bags packed, all this type of stuff seemingly ready to go. She kind of takes one look at you and Sakura, Foxface, and the rest of the group there. Kind of lifts her hand. And she looks to you, Halmon.
He doesn't say anything. That's all that they need to do.
All right. So as you guys all then realize here at this moment, Connor and Olivia leave together. They go off and leave Red Hill. And the rest of you, you all then head to the feast. This is where we're going to kind of go into our last little bit of the game of the night, guys. I know there was a lot of stuff we went through, a lot of talking stuff, a lot of kind of emotional moments, but it's Christmas! We have to have that stuff. So, now, however, we move on to the feast. As you guys all then get together, you've had your long rest, you guys have all then regrouped here at the inn, and then you guys all now meet with Mayor Jackson, who goes to you, Wendeline. Wendeline, my dear, you ready to be the queen of the Harvest Festival? I'm going to show you guys to the feast. Please, grab my arm, my dear, and I'll take you there.
Okay.
Come on, baby. He's all excited. You can tell he's all like dolled up. He's all excited to have your arm around his. He's very like skinny, Wendeline. Like if you put your arm around his arm, you just feel that it's like almost like bones. Like it's very like he's very thin and skeletal on the inside of his suit. But he's doing his best, Wendeline, to make you feel like you are the star of this kind of parade as you guys all march down together through the very Harvest Festival filled streets. Once again, all the Christmas smells in the air. A like slight little snow drizzle is falling upon all of you. I'm going to open up the map now. As you guys can see on the map, you are at this kind of festival. It's outside. The big circle there, as you can see, is about 50 people. It's like a crowd of about 50 people. And there's knights there, a couple turkeys, a couple different vendors. You guys are at a special table. Hold on, I think that Connor and stuff may have been here still. I'm going to take him and Olivia out of there. You can see that Emily is there with a man with glasses on, this man by the name of Billy, and he wears a green suit. Underneath with a bright red shirt. He kind of has nice glasses on, brown hair that's been kind of combed over. He looks very much like our own friend Billy here that's playing as Clive. And you guys are all at this feast together. You're all now seated at the table. Wendeline, you're on stage currently with Mayor Jack, as you can see on the map here, as he addresses the large crowd of people. And he goes, welcome everybody to the Harvest Festival this year for the holiday season. This here, of course, is the queen of the Harvest Festival, my Miss Wendeline Darkwinds. Everybody, please give her a round of applause, this beautiful lady. Everybody starts giving her a big round of applause. Wendeline, you get a lovely cheer. Everything seems to be going great. Everything is going really well. And Wendeline, you are on stage. He kind of offers the mic to you, Wendeline, as you're able to give a message to the people for the Christmas kind of holiday. What do you want to say? He kind of just shoves it in your face. Say something.
Thanks everyone for coming. I hope you enjoy the festivities and have a wonderful holiday.
Everybody's like quiet, and then yeah, just like everyone just like screams, it's like it seems like very dead and stuff. However, they all just respond to you. They just are excited for the Harvest Festival, of course, to begin. However, Wendeline, I need you to give me a perception roll here, please.
Isn't it supposed to be Christmas? Why do I gotta give gifts? I was supposed to be getting gifts. Gift roll. You said a perception.
Yes.
15.
15's good. Give me one more just for fun. And also, you know what? The rest of you, give me a perception roll. All of you give me a perception roll, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's all do perception. Wendeline, okay, so the 15, Wendeline, you can feel that something is off, specifically happening right behind Mayor Jack from the turkey coming from right behind him.
I have
Amalia,
I
I
have
just got the first nat 20 with your die that you gave me.
Nice. Okay. So
I have an
what?
18 passive, so.
Okay, I'll let you use that passive.
I also have a 21 passive.
All right, I'll let you use that. Pippa, what about you?
Sorry, my thing was loading. I only have a passive of 11. Hang on.
Yeah,
Let me
roll for perception. Clive, you can roll again if you'd like.
20.
Nice, Pippa. Great job. And then I'm gonna have Belle not roll for now, I guess, unless you want to roll for Hollywood.
That's even worse.
Okay,
So 11 total.
So Clive, you weirdly are not. You're kind of like in. Let's say you look down to eat some food right now. So Clive, you're like literally like in the middle of eating as this all happens. The rest of you, however, you can see that the large turkeys all around you guys start to change. Something in them immediately seems to trigger, and they all seem to become possessed by something. And all of the large turkeys just immediately triggered. All of them then seem to go into a crazed type of state as all the large dire turkeys seem to immediately, from some source unbeknownst to all of you except for Halmon, you seem to notice a source. I'm going to text you or message you right now. All of you, however, specifically Wendeline, you notice that the turkey from behind Mayor Jackson is running up to him, right behind you guys, ready to attack both of you. So Wendeline, that's what you notice.
Can I fling my boomerang at it?
Yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can do whatever you want to it. So if you want to start that combat, you're gonna go straight into initiative here. As Wendeline, I'm gonna have you start that off and let me know what you do to hit if you hit.
How do I do that? Do I roll one of these thingy things? Did I do that right?
You rolled the.
I got a 7.
No, you got a nat 1.
Shut up. I got a dirty 7. Do I still have advantage with that?
Yeah, you do.
Fuck off, I got an 18.
That's better.
Not.
And then for damage.
You hit the turkey. So you hit the turkey. Yeah, give me some damage. You hit the first turkey.
5 points.
5. Nice.
Damage.
So the rest of you, by the way, can roll for initiative.
Ooh.
Just straight up smack that turkey.
Amalia, this die is really nice. Thank you.
Oh.
My initiative rolls always suck.
What'd you get?
3.
You got a 3?
Yeah. Oh wait, let me do it again.
Do we get advantage on our initiative?
Yeah, do we get advantage? On
No,
initiative?
you don't get advantage on your initiative.
I was literally about to do it.
Sakura, what'd you get?
12.
12. Amalia?
For perception?
No, on your initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Halmon, what'd you get?
1 second.
I got a 20.
20. Nice. Good job, buddy. You're rolling well tonight. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. That's.
I mean, that's the yeah. It's my time.
Wendeline, what did you get for your initiative?
You're muted, Stasi.
$15.
Stasi, you're muted, Stasi. Oh, she got a 3. So she's just like Pippa.
Damn.
Wait, do we get an advantage?
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
That's what we said too.
I want to give Belle that.
It's alright, Wendeline, we tied.
Not Amalia. Amalia, you said you got a 12?
15.
15. Okay, great, guys. Sorry about that. I had to program in all the initiative stuff. Fantastic. Mayor Jack, too. Okay, great. Awesome. So you guys have started the fight. Wendeline, you definitely hit one of the fucking turkeys in the fucking face as the turkey has been, boom, smashed. You guys also notice that, unfortunately, the knights at that table right across from you, so you see that, Halmon, everybody right at that table next to you, those knights, all 4 of them also, or 6 of them, possessed. Their bodies start to twitch, and something is taking over the minds of these turkeys and these knights, and they seem to now be turning on all of you guys. So, you guys are now all in initiative with Halmon. You're up first, buddy, as you notice that those knights across from you and the turkeys are all now possessed by something ready to attack.
Can I cast a history on the person or Arcana to see if I can tell what type of magic this is?
On the person I messaged you about?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely do an Arcana check if you'd like.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay. Did you want to do one more roll with advantage just cause?
Oh yeah. That's a 17.
All right. Well, still pretty
Yeah.
good. You can tell that this is definitely dark magic. It's godly, legendary magic. It is something like that I programmed. It's a legendary thing. They are being possessed by something or somebody for sure, and it's dark magic. It's what you would call like a necrotic kind of magic that's affecting them.
Okay. I don't have anything to help with that. I look up I look next to Clive and I'm like I feel like I'm really overstepping here, but I'm really sorry for what I'm gonna have to do right now. And I cast a blight on Billy.
Oh, on Billy, Emily's guy, Billy. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, Clive, you notice that Halmon just immediately turns and he sends out blight straight towards seemingly Emily's husband or fiance, Billy.
Clive, you're
And
gonna have to trust me. It's him.
so he just sends out something, and so you send out blight. You said,
Yeah. It
okay,
is a Constitution saving throw of 17.
17. Okay. No, so he definitely gets hit.
That is 22 damage. That's a lot of ones. God damn.
22. Okay. So as you hit him, the Billy gets hit as you guys watch as Emily goes, Bill! And she kind of looks back and looks at the table, extremely concerned, as the rest of you just see that Halmon is just attacked. Basically, Emily, Sakura, you're just very confused as you were just hanging out with Emily last night, telling you about your sister. Immediately, Halmon goes and attacks her husband. Billy takes the hit immediately, and he falls down onto the ground. He kind of wrenches in pain, and his glasses fall off of his face. Hollywood, anything else you'd like to do?
I yell out, y'all are just gonna have to trust me.
Testing one, two,
I'm
three.
gonna go. I'm gonna. Hey,
You can't say anything other than that.
like it's coming from him. I see the magic coming from him.
What do you mean coming from him, Halmon?
It's Billy. It's like we get Billy down. We don't have to worry about all of them. And then I get up and I like rush like over to the table and I like run at Billy.
Okay, so you run towards that guy, Billy. Emily's like, "What are you doing? Stop!" And basically, you just are interrupting this whole festival, seemingly. However, Hollywood, anything else you can do? Or is that it?
My bonus action, I'm gonna. No, yeah, my bonus action, I'll cast wings on me, and then I'll like fly toward him, basically,
Okay,
over the table.
So you fly over the table, basically with your giant wings out. You fly towards Billy, who's sitting there after being attacked by blight, and he seems to be quite in a bit of pain. However, this knight right here in possession runs up, and he goes immediately to stab Belle. He just in a completely like
God damn it,
possessed state. He goes to stab her, and just immediately he's gonna attack. So hold on 1 second. I gotta pull up this knight's fucking thing. Come on, fucking no. There we go. Come on, fucking. Sorry, everybody. The app is giving me some trouble. There we go. So the knight is gonna stab at Belle with its like large great sword. She pulls it out. However, this knight is also wearing red, so he gets advantage here. And stabs at Belle. What's Belle's armor class? Do you guys know?
I don't have.
It's a 13. So unfortunately, is stab. So Belle does take the stab.
No.
That is a damage of 11 to Belle.
Eesh.
Damn. So I'm gonna have to go program that in. So Belle takes 11 damage there, and then this knight is also up next. The knights are all in a row. So this knight is going to go up to you, Amalia, and try to stab you. Come on, fucking thing, hurry up. Every time I click on the knight, there we go. So the knight is going to try to stab Amalia. It gets advantage here. And Amalia, you get stabbed as well, as this knight also stabs you. And Amalia, you take 10 hit points of damage. And then this knight is going to run up towards you, Wendeline, to the stage, and going to stab you. And Wendeline, you get stabbed, unfortunately. These knights are hurting you guys. So Wendeline, you get 11 hit points as this knight stabs right into you. This knight's going to run up to you, Amalia, unfortunately, because you're the closest to him. And Amalia, you also get stabbed again. Wait, what's your armor class?
16.
You get stabbed. So Amalia, another 7 piercing damage as he stabs right into you. This one runs over to you, Pippa, and is going to stab you, or attempt to. Not on that hit. And not on that one. So Pippa, you manage to not get stabbed as he tries to stab you.
I dodged it.
So Pippa dodges it. And then the final knight is going to run up to you, Sakura, on this end, and attempt to stab you. So Sakura, let's see. Oh, that's a nat 1, so not there. So no, so Sakura, you also managed to not be stabbed. So
Thank goodness.
so the knight goes to try to stab you, Sakura, but luckily you guys are good. Bison, who is at the fight as well, he kind of runs. He's off over this way on his way, so he's actually not there. But Billy gets up off the ground. You watch Halmon as creepily this man that Emily was with just gets up off the ground. And Clive, everybody, you hear a very familiar laugh. Oh my god, it's been so fun just pretending to be this guy, Billy. What a loser. Works at a library. Lusts over redhead girls. What a creepy little fucking loser. I cannot wait to kill you finally. And you know what, Clive? Finally kill Emily in this universe. And all of a sudden, Clive, unfortunately, Billy, by the way, I didn't mean to shit on you there, Billy. I'm just trying to be evil. He literally does a life drain to you, Halmon, and he literally reaches forward, and he's going to do a life drain. And what's your armor class?
Is that a spell?
It is a spell.
What level? I'm going to try to counterspell it.
This one is
level 5.
Actually, it says it's a melee spell attack. I don't actually know what's the level of this spell, but you can counterspell it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
So you do that. However, he's gonna then immediately then reach over with he's got a bonus action. He's gonna do another life drain to Emily.
I'm sorry, Clive.
So as he reaches out, he also has advantage here though. And he does it over. Oof. Emily is going to take. So that's 11 damage. So he sucks out straight out of Emily, straight out of her heart, seemingly. Just and Emily, unfortunately, loses some life. I'm going to type
You fucking coward.
So, unfortunately, Emily loses 11. So he then attacks and sucks some life out of Emily as Grimaldi. Then you can see that this man, Billy, his face turns into that of Grimaldi's. Grimaldi's now wearing the suit, the red nose, the white hair seems to all come out on this man. Emily looks frightened. She has no idea what's going on with her husband or the man that she was in love with, seemingly, and crawls back on the ground in pain a little bit as she kind of takes a little bit of a crawl backwards. However, that leads us to Foxface. Foxface is going to run up and he is going to attack this knight. Foxface is over here. He's going to run up to attack the knight that is attacking Pippa. And he is going to swing. I got to open up Foxface's stuff. Hold on, guys. 1 second. So, by the way, Clive, what are your thoughts while you look at all this? I think you're up next or soon, Clive. So what are you thinking?
Well, he's pissed. He's had it with this, and he doesn't care if he invokes the wrath of his god himself. He's going to rip this clown apart.
Well, Grimaldi is back, and he seemingly is always haunting you, as you know, and he's been wanting to find Emily for quite a while, as you also know. So he's going to pull out his revolver that he has, Foxface, and he's going to shoot straight at the knight. He's got a lot of pluses here. He hits, bah, bah, bah! And he's going to do damage straight into the knight. And this knight takes 14 hit points of damage. Well done, Foxface. So he shoots at this knight. 14 hit points, damage. Boom! He's also going to use a bonus action to do the same again. So I can also do another shot if I want to. I'm going to take another shot there. Ah, damn it. I did not hit. So Foxface shoots again, but he misses. So Foxface tries, but he does damage that knight. Up next is Amalia. You are up next.
I'm going to or mini use my
Sorry, what was that?
purple spell. Use
Oh my
purple spell.
gosh.
Yeah,
Uh,
your mic is really hard right now.
Your
You
mic is kind
became
of
a robot.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. On the map, can you get rid of the bar thing? I can't see who's all at the table.
Oh, sorry,
That's
sorry.
perfect. Yeah, you're good. I'm going to use Careful Spell on Pippa, Clive, Sakura, Belle. Who has more health? Pete or Foxface?
I think Pete has more health.
So I'll use it on Foxface.
Okay.
And then that way they automatically save on a spell I'm about to cast, and I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Okay, so you call lightning down for you.
So every knight at the table has to make a dexterity saving throw of 18.
Okay, cool. So they're all making dex saves. They have a 0+. So that is not. So definitely hit. You definitely hit. Oh, one of them definitely saves. Another one saves. Another one. So you hit 4 of the 6.
4 of them take full damage, and 2 of them take half damage. And full damage is 22.
Nice. So full damage is 22. Damage. Nicely done. Damage. Damage. And then the other 2 are half damage. So that is 11 damage. And then another fucking 11 damage. Fantastico. Great job, Amalia.
And then before I end my turn, I'm just going to move myself in front of Belle to protect her from the other 2 knights next to her.
Okay, gotcha. So then you kind of run this way. However, Amalia, unfortunately, as you do run, the other knights do have an attack. They can stab you. They do have they can try to do a reaction and stab you. So the 2 knights are going to try to stab you, unfortunately. So as you run by, that is not a hit. That is not a hit. That's not a hit. And one more. Hold on. Nah, so you're good, Amalia. They didn't hit you. So you run by, they try to stab at you, but you manage to kind of avoid them, and you run by Belle over here to try to distract those 2 guards from getting her. So great job, Amalia. As you kind of take that on, then Mayor Jack is up. He kind of is going to help you, Wendeline. He does not like that this turkey is going to come hurt you and that knight. So Mayor Jack is going to actually use his attacks now, and he is going to try to kill that dire turkey. So Wendeline, he goes, I got you, Wendy. I'm going to protect you. And he kind of jumps up, and he's going to use his red wizard blade. So you watch as Mayor Jack pulls out this giant flaming sword, and he just stabs the dire turkey. And he does some pretty good damage, obviously. He definitely hit. So he does 4 damage there. Another damage there. So that's okay. So there we go. So it's 4, 3. Boom. So he has 3 hits here. Boom, boom, boom. So 4, 3, and 3. So that's 6. So that's 10 damage from Mayor Jack onto that dire turkey. damage. And then, so great job, Jack. That's his turn. Pete is up next. Pete is going to attack this knight over here. And Pete, I know this is a hard one, guys, because there's a lot of people fighting right now. So Pete is also going to attack. And he's going to use his staff of power. Boom! He smashes that knight. Pete is very strong when he wants to be. And he does 11. He does 19 damage. So that knight takes 19 damage. Boom. So that's Pete's turn. Belle is up, so I'm gonna have Belle shoot. What do you want? Where do you want Belle to shoot, Hollywood? You can tell me. She's gonna shoot one of these two kind of guards right here. Which one do you want her to hit?
Yeah, I think she should go for the one Pete's not hurting. So B.
Got it. So Belle's gonna shoot over here. She's gonna shoot one of her bolts at this knight over here. By the way, we're gonna wrap up the game soon, too, guys. Just so you know. So Belle is going to, definitely shoot with her crossbow. Actually, you know what? Belle's going to do something different. She's going to take out her short sword. She hasn't really used it yet, but she has a short sword on her, and she's in a close range to this guy since he's right up on her. So she knows not to use her crossbow. She's going to pick out her short sword and try to stab at him, right in him. And she hits. Actually, she does really good.
Nice.
Belle only gives him 5 damage, though, but she does stab him. So she stabs him, this one right here. Boom. 5 damage only, but she does do damage. So Belle hits him, and she kind of is also going to try to run. I'm going to have her run over this way to get out of this situation, but this guy has an opportunity attack, so he will try to attack Belle.
Is she a rogue?
She does. She's not. She's a fighter, actually.
Okay.
She's a fighter archer. And he does not hit her, actually. He does hit her. Fuck. So Belle gets hurt slightly, though. Sorry, where's the damage here? Come on. Damage from the sword. So Belle takes another 13 damage. Fuck. So that was 11 earlier. Damage, and then another 13. Damn. So Belle's been hurt a little bit. So that sucks. She kind of runs by, but she does get stabbed. But she makes it to right here. Okay, so that was Belle's turn. Clive, you are up finally.
Okay, so this is what Clive is going to do. He gets up, and as he looks at Emily, casting Gate of Teleportation, so he gets her the hell away from Grimaldi.
Okay.
Essentially, think like the Doctor Strange portal.
Yep. So where do you want her to teleport her?
He uses that, and he just teleports her right close to him. So I'll just move the icon. So he teleports her. She essentially goes through a gate, landing beside him because he doesn't hold the gate too far off the ground.
Yeah.
Even if she fell through, it would just be like 5 feet. Then he stands up, looks to her. I'll explain everything. Stay hidden. Then raises his hand. His snake slithers out from his robe, transforms into the staff.
His snake slithers out of his robe. That sounded funny. Sorry. Continue.
So he then he will take an action surge because he is fucking done with Grimaldi, allowing him to take one more action. He gets up on top of the table, standing up, furious and fuming with eldritch energy. I think I can do this. Casting it at 7th level, because I have a 7th level spell, so I'll use that as a slot instead. Charges up his staff with Dispel Magic, slamming it into the table like Gandalf, looking at Grimaldi, casting Dispel Magic on all those who are possessed. Slams it down, releasing a blast wave of Dispel Magic.
Okay, so as you go boom and right around you, all in the area, how far does that go?
It targets the effect. The one effect that I choose, which is that these guys are being possessed, being puppeteered by Grimaldi. It immediately counters the effect if the spell is equal to or higher than the current spell being used.
And what level is this at?
7.
Oh, then yeah, okay. So you did it. So yeah, so just you boom as you shove your basically your fucking staff right down on the table. Very Gandalf of you. The energy goes all around the whole park, and you manage to dispel the spell on all of the knights that are around. However, I'm gonna keep the turkeys still possessed for now, just so you know. I'm just gonna allow that to happen. But you managed, let's say, Clive, you managed to dispel all of the mind control from the knights. So them all crowding you guys at the table, these knights all come to their senses. What? Wendeline, the knight that's over by you that was trying to stab you, Wendy, he kind of backs off like, oh, what was going on? So all the knights basically come to their senses. Clive, you managed to get them back to normal.
I've then just gives a huff of. He just huffs and then looks at Grimaldi. This is between you and me. No more games, no more cheating, no more cowardly moves, you pathetic worm. If you were so strong, you'd face me one-on-one like you always have. What's wrong? You're afraid you're actually going to lose to me, like you always have gained the upper hand through cheating? That's what you are. Maybe that's why the Allfather favored me over you.
You just stare across as Grimaldi just kind of like just releases a giant smile across his face. Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing her this time, Clive. I just love these family reunions. And he just kind of smiles so wide. And at that moment, Sakura, you hear something coming up from down the road. Sakura, do you mind giving me a perception roll as you turn?
I
Hear something
could,
coming.
but I have a passive of 18, just saying.
All right. Well, if you turn, Sakura, you can see that coming up from the other side of the road, up the way, a pink head of hair seems to be making its way up the road and coming towards the feast. As seemingly Nina has entered the festival and looks and sees everybody around and the commotion all happening. She kind of just stares and kind of screams out. Ah! And she kind of just like screams as she sees you, Sakura, a woman that looks exactly like her at this table, at this picnic. She just is like, what the fuck? And she just starts screaming almost bloody murder as all of you whip around to see that Nina is now just standing there screaming and Grimaldi laughing at the other end of the park. Both sides of this feast, you now have two different things going on. A man laughing and cackling while a woman is screaming down at the other side. Here's where we're going to have the end of the game. However, the last thing of the night is that you definitely see, Sakura, that the moment that Nina has laid her eyes on you, her body has stopped moving.
What do you mean by that?
She is kind of frozen as she releases this scream as she looks to you, but it seems that her body is then locked in place and it can't move.
Like she physically can't breathe type of movement? Like she can't move at all? Or like she's just like frozen in fear?
She's like frozen in fear, it seems. And you can see that she's screaming, so there's still air coming out of her. It seems at the moment in time. However, I will say this, that a dire turkey at that moment, however, does attack before we end tonight's game. And this dire turkey then is going to viciously attack you, Wendeline, as it jumps on to the stage. And the last thing of this night is this giant turkey then takes its giant beak, and Wendeline, boom! It kind of tries to slam its beak right down into your face. So you are going to take... Ooh, it's an automatic hit, actually, if I can do this. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on. That is not a hit, but I can do this. That is not a hit either. So, Wendeline, you're lucky. As it reaches down and tries to peck you, however, Wendeline, you avoid the peck of this giant turkey as it tries to peck you. However, it then turns its sight and then it pecks its giant beak straight down into Mayor Jackson. Boom. It does not get a hit either there, and it is going to do one more with a multi-attack. Boom! It does hit Mayor Jackson on that time, so it is going to take 17 damage to Mayor Jack. So Wendeline, you watch as Mayor Jackson kind of takes a giant beak to his face, and kind of orange pumpkin juice kind of starts to spurt out of the side of his face. So unfortunately, Mayor Jackson does take a little bit of damage. I'm going to keep going down the lineup, guys, just so we go through the lineup for the rest of the fight. Over here, Halmon, this dire turkey is going to run up to you and attack you.
Cool.
So you're going to also get with a +6. Oh, damn, they had a +6. Okay. 8 with +6. So that does not hit 8. So Halmon, you do not get hit by that one. Halmon, you do get hit by this one, however.
Never
you get
mind.
17 damage.
17th?
Yes.
Goddamn.
So the beak kind of just pierces you right into your arm. As you kind of get a giant kind of turkey beak just breaks right through your skin. Unfortunately, this turkey over here is going to run up and stab Pete. Don't worry, guys. I'm getting through this fight. Don't worry. So that's a nat 1, so that turkey's just going to automatically miss. I'm not even going to try again there. However, he does have another hit. He's going to try to also get Pete again. He does not hit again. So boom! He tries. Oh wait, with a +6, that actually did hit. Fuck. So Pete takes 17 damage. God damn it. Okay. So Pete gets 17 damage. Damn, 11 damage. Okay. So one more turkey hit over here, as this turkey's going to run up to Belle and go try to attack Belle over here. And a giant turkey beak plunge right into Belle and unfortunately hits her. And Belle takes another 17 damage. So Belle is not having a good time, as little Belle is doing her best. But Amalia, as much as you tried to help her, she's still getting fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, not good. So that leads us to turkey attacks. Pippa, you're up.
So I can't see the map from here, but for Pippa, who are the 3 main enemies closest to me?
These 2 dire turkeys. And then Wendeline, you're the last attack for the night, just so you know, Wendy.
Because I can hit 3 points that I choose. It's gonna be black ice. It's gonna shoot up directly in the middle of the 3 targets.
Did you
And they
skip
need it.
Sakura?
Oh no, Sakura's still here too. Where is Sakura's attack?
I'm
He's on
at
Oh yeah,
12.
I did Sakura. I'm sorry, Sakura. So I'll have you go right after Pippa. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know why that happened either.
Yeah, I don't know. It just skipped your name. I don't know why.
They need to make a dex save of 14, and if they let me know what happens, and then if they take damage, they take a 3d10 necrotic damage.
So they actually, unfortunately, Pippa, both turkeys saved.
I get 3.
3. Okay,
3
so one more.
Yeah.
So you hit one of them.
Okay. Well, he takes a 3d10.
3d10.
And then the other ones take half as much.
Well, give me 3d10
damage.
I'm gonna take half as much.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know I did that. Hang on 1 second.
So one takes 3d10.
Wow, 1.
Well, no, you gotta hit 3d10.
You gotta hit
hang
babe.
on.
Like
I hit it 3 times. Hang on, why is it?
You have to make sure that. You have to make sure the thing
It's
actually.
physically impossible for you to get a 1 with this.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Oh, hang on.
24.
I rolled 4.
24 damage. And then half, that's for one of them. And then the other would take half that.
Okay, well.
Come on, babe, what you doing?
My thing was lagging. I hit it the first time, and then I hit it again, and it was like all splot at once.
It was lagging. Okay. Pippa, great job. Sakura, you're up. And then Wendeline.
Okay. So, I
want to get another nat 20.
Do you know if Grimaldi can be charmed?
He cannot be charmed.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was pretty sure that he couldn't be, but
he can't be charmed. He cannot be grappled, and he cannot be like frozen. So he.
God damn you! Fuck you! Fuck you too.
He's a specter. He's a specter
I hate you.
god.
All right, how much health does he have?
Oh, Grimaldi? Oh,
Yeah.
Grimaldi has a lot of health, but this version of him right now has about 130.
Okay, let's see what we got.
There's a couple stages of Grimaldi. When you guys fought him the first time,
I rolled a 14 to hit.
you do not hit him.
But oh wait, do I have an advantage?
You do have an
Get a nat
Yes,
20. Come on.
Okay, come on.
This is when you get the nat 20.
Okay, I got a 25.
You hit him. You hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my Witch's Bolt, and it deals 42 damage.
42, nicely done. So he takes the damage. He knows you're a god. So Grimaldi's like, "Oh fuck!" As he gets hit by your like pink electricity, he gets kind of hit back, and it's like, as he kind of writhes with the magic that you hit him with. He definitely is in pain from this, and he's like, "Fuck!" As he kind of smiles still, though his giant clown smile just curls even more. Sakura. However, Sakura, as you hit him with your electric bolt, you can see that his smile and his skull inside of his clown body is like just equally as smiling back at you. Like you can almost see his skeleton through the attack. Anything else, Sakura, that you can do? You can still use like a weapon. You can still move.
How far can she? Wait, hold on. Let me see. How do I see how far she can go?
You're also still standing right next to a knight who's right. Oh, but he's not in mind controlled anymore. But the turkey next to
Your
Pete,
walking speed is at the top of your page.
I think it's a 30 walking speed and then 60.
Is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's 30
By
feet.
your age.
So how far is 30 feet from me?
Well, right now, here, let's see on the map. Where Grimaldi is from you, Sakura, is almost about 30 feet. That's about 33 feet from where Grimaldi is.
Okay, well, I'm actually gonna go away from Grimaldi and towards my
Nina?
sister. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm literally just gonna hop along the table.
All right, so you run around or across the table. You can make it towards your sister. You can make it to her.
Yeah.
That's 30 feet. So you.
She's gonna slap her across the face.
Okay, so you just like slap your sister. You slap your sister, and she just looks to you like she stops screaming, but her body still seems to be frozen, and she looks to you like,
"I'm your sister."
She's like, "I knew you were real. I always knew you were real." And then she just like kind of lunges out and hugs you, Sakura, and like holds you. She's like, "I knew you were real. I knew it." And she just kind of like kept like just you can feel like her body like holding you and squeezing and like pulling you in as you kind of just like are right there. And so you manage to meet your sister, and she's kind of just tears immediately come out of Nina's face as she holds you, and she keeps saying, "I knew you were real. I knew you were real." And that's just like the only thing she says. However, Wendeline, you are the last one up for the night as you are kind of still in battle here, and that giant turkey is still on you right there. So what would you like to do, Wendeline, as the last attack of the night? If you're there, Stassi.
She's muted.
May not be. If you're muted or not there, Stassi, let me know. Let me know. She may not be. If not, we'll see. Stassi, you there? You need me to make a decision for you.
Or maybe we skip her turn temporarily.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be back. So let's say that Stassi is up here. She's still by like the dire turkey that kind of is up here. Wendeline, let's say that she kind of runs down this way into the crowd to kind of like get lost with this turkey. The knight then steps up ahead with Mayor Jack and kind of gets in their way so Wendeline can kind of avoid the fight. She doesn't necessarily want to avoid the fight, but I'm going to have her do it right now as Mayor Jack goes like, "Get out of here, Wendy!" And he kind of tries to push her off away. So that's where we're going to kind of have end Wendeline there. So as Wendeline kind of steps off to the side, she kind of sees that Mayor Jack and this knight step up to protect her from this dire turkey. Grimaldi kind of just laughs from his spot, being like, "Oh, what a festival this is going to be!" And Clive, you know how much I love a good festival! And he begins to laugh. However, the snow begins to fall even harder, and Sakura, as you hold your sister, her body then in the middle of the hug and the embrace then begins to shiver quite violently. And Sakura, you watch as then your sister begins to then twitch, 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 twitch. And unfortunately, Sakura, she kind of looks to you and goes like, oh no. And you watch as out of her mouth, your sister then begins to like almost barf, fall onto the ground. And Sakura, you watch as a green woman comes out of your sister's mouth. Blood and all this kind of pus and vomit just come out of Nina's mouth in front of you, Sakura.
Can
I
like as she's doing this, since I was touching her, can I just do like spare the dying or something so she won't die?
I mean, yeah, you can do spare the dying. You can do spare the dying. I'll let you allow that to keep her stable. Like you try to keep her stable. But
yeah, it's just like I have it as a cantrip, so just so that she won't die or whatever.
All right. Well, good thing you did that because I was going to put her at 0. So you're very good, smart for thinking that. I was going to set her at 0 and I was going to say that. But as you watch this Sakura, this green woman comes out of her mouth and Nina then lays unconscious on the ground. You have managed to stabilize her because I was going to say that she laid there dead. So you managed to keep her at 1 hit point basically, or she's unconscious. But Nina lays on the ground and this little green woman that is spurted out of her mouth then begins to grow and grow and grow. And all of you then, as you just hear Grimaldi cackling, something else is happening. As Sakura, as right before you, now standing in front of all of you in this park, as the snow falls, the turkeys gobble, Grimaldi laughs. You see a tall goddess of a woman. And unfortunately for you, you are all now face to face with Hera.
Oh, God.
And then she looks down, and just like Grimaldi, she says, well, I guess it is a family reunion. She looks down to you, Sakura, as the blood and the pus from inside of Nina just drips down her gaudy body, and her long black green hair seems to flow in the snow and the wind. The goddess Hera looks down upon all of you. And that's where we're going to end this Christmas festival game and return at the beginning of next year to see what happens with Grimaldi and Hera. 2 things that have been unfortunately following and attacking this team for a very, very long time. And until then, we shall play some more D&D! And we'll see you guys next year when we shall return to see what happens. Oh my God. Puking up green women, evil turkeys, meeting your mom. What a day.
Didn't see all that
what
coming.
a day. Are you done? Are we done? We done here?